streaming, and now I gotta share the turn on screen share. Stream quality. Scream quality. It's just Monsters Inc. More like monsters stink. No.
This context.
It's just Monsters Inc. Oh, no. My laptop, come on, don't do this to me. Chrome is not responding. No! Respond, Chrome.
Doesn't want to.
It's just all echoing now. Everyone's just going to hear me screaming to myself like some kind of penis weenus. Of course. Is it shutting down everything? It just closed like 8 of my windows and reopened them. Am I alive? Did I die somewhere along the way? Was that just God taking me into his kingdom? Alright, now Discord, I'm gonna need you to function.
It doesn't know how.
It clearly doesn't, because it is taking its sweet time to load. Discord didn't like me memeing. Ah, there we are.
It doesn't like you screaming.
That's... Boy, it chose the wrong person to be screaming. Chose the wrong person to be downloaded by. I don't really think. All I do is scream, 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 no matter what. See, watch.
You did it.
And now the scream is shared.
You done it.
Conscreamulation. Cool, so we're good. At life.
That's false. I am not.
No, it's true. I've solved it.
You've connected nothing.
I've improved us. We're better than we used to be.
I wish.
No, it's cool. You have like wings, but in your bones.
In my what?
In your bones.
Oh. Couldn't tell if you said buns or vents, and I was really confused.
Your vents. It's just
I don't think that's true, but you know.
It's just a weird way to refer to your your exit holes. Never mind, that was an even worse way to put it. Not like nostrils and. Anyway, so let's go. This is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. When you explore the large. And we're gonna go forward. Now we need to save first because we've done a lot in this stream so far.
You need to save because if you don't, then everyone will die.
It's true. We have to save the world
right now, immediately.
The secret to the planet's pirates. The pirates' paralysis. Paralysis, huh? There he is, Leaf Lizard. Good. That's the exact face I make and thing I say when, like, Litos brings my wings to my table.
When you play this game.
Hey, Comic, what's your review of Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky? Good. With that face specifically. Those Sableye won't be able to spot us here.
Then you say that, then Sableye won't be able to spot you. Where you are.
If you review this game positively, Sableye won't kill you and your family. I'm sorry to hear that, Tipsy Doom. Hopefully you now know that Sableye won't kill your family. Mochi milk? I like that. It's like if you get like really sketchy mochi and like you squeeze it and moisture appears.
I was hoping you were going more in the direction of you just put some mochi in a blender or something.
Yeah, that's probably better. Well, if you squeeze hard enough, your hands are basically blenders.
Are they?
You have to squeeze really hard. I don't know if I got like real. Well, no, it obviously wasn't. I don't know. I got mochi from a grocery store once, and I ate it, and it was green tea mochi, and the flavor was good, but the texture made me want to die. Because it really just does feel like you're eating raw dough.
Mm,
And that's cool for one bite.
until it's not.
And then, like, you're like, oh man, that first mochi was really good. You should never get the second mochi because it immediately ruins your perception of the first mochi.
And then you're like, oh, never mind.
It's like, I've got 6 of these and low tolerance for myself, so I just ate all 6 in the parking lot and I hated it.
Why in a parking lot?
I wanted it right then and I didn't really have much to go back to because I think that was when my internet was out of the apartment, so I didn't really know what else to do.
That's fair.
You say, downbeat the Yalga. This is you when you've graduated high school. Dialga's now beyond recognition. He's become an entirely different entity. He's a college student now.
He's a big boy.
He's a taxpayer. Earth. Oof. Cancel Dialga. Oh wow, people who were around from back in that area of my channel, huh? Golly
Back when you were
gee.
Babby.
Back when I don't recommend people watch anything I made during that part. Well, no, 2013 is probably the earliest of my stuff I actually recommend to people. What? Crowvile, you're saying that you came back? It's the dog who came, the cat who came back. Wow, Dustnor, the guy who tried to kill us a bunch, might have lied to us again.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Crowvile, I can't believe it. I wasn't stealing them, I was just collecting them. I can't in all good conscience recommend the Strange Journey LP, though. I feel like that was not good. Because I feel like it changed resolution, like, or screen resolution every other episode. Because back then, I didn't pay too close attention to that stuff. That's only temporary. We have to go to Temporarial Tower, and time gets better.
Temporary tower.
Yes.
Stuck there and it disappears and you're gone.
It's like having your birthday on a leap year. You just disappear for 4 years and come back.
I wish.
I can only be seen on leap days. Yes, Blumpy. That's kind of what I'm saying. Thought you had enough proof of that by now.
You know, it's not like Dusknor tried to kill you or anything, you know.
Multiple times.
Not like it
Golly.
happened more than once or anything, you know.
Golly gee, Pokemon Black, huh? Whew. Sorry you had to see that. That was back when I LP'd by putting a camera in front of my DS and then just uploaded it straight to YouTube. I had to get everything totally right or else I just lost the footage for that episode.
You know, as you do.
And I got really worried because, like, it saved right after I beat Getsus, and then for some reason the disc was like, it's corrupted. I'm like, no.
You just die.
It's true.
Forever. Just kidding, don't do that.
One of these days, but not this one.
No, never.
I've become immortal. Casey has granted me
You've been
immortality.
instructed to live for 7 million years.
And then he slept for 44 years. I didn't use unregistered hypercam.
The Gunch's face looked so sad.
I'm going to see Dusknor.
If you do that, you will die.
I want to see Dusknor. His little stomach smile is making me giggle. Do you think, like, if you, like, ran your finger along the rim of Dusknoir's stomach mouth, it would have, like, little teeth bumps?
Probably.
Because I, like, want to know if, like, he could, like, chew with it.
Probably.
Because that would be awful.
I feel like that's the kind of thing where, like, it's like
Nope.
the little grooves in the mouth that make up the mouth would be the teeth. Like,
Excuse me.
no, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, I need you to understand. I'm very worried about it, in fact.
Two separate people have both said Duskvore.
Good. Alright, I turned up the volume a bit. I think I just had the thing a little too low. You don't know what to believe. And what I'm thinking about for myself is I want to tell Dusknoir's stomach grooves. What if Dusknoir's tummy mouth had a rough tongue, like a cat? Ew.
I mean, isn't that technically the only mouth that Dusknoir has?
Well, it's like little like antenna thing. I
Doesn't
think
have a real mouth.
if you go to the top, you could put your finger in it and it has a tiny tongue.
I don't like that.
Why not? Need to mess with the mixer one more time. Getting the audio just right is a thingamabob, let me tell you.
It sure is.
That's right, the little pink onion, pal. Oh, in 2011, I was like 15 when I started that Pokemon Black LP. That was
baby.
That's when I thought screaming was funny in LPs.
When?
Well, I mean, like, unironically, like, thinking, like, screaming was hilarious instead of me just making silly noises. It was just me the gun's just so angry.
We have to get back.
We gotta get back with the guns. Yeah, but it wasn't like funny screaming. Now I funny scream. Things are very tough now.
Like Dusknoir's tongue.
Dusknoir's rough, rugged tongue.
We have to get back. No, really. It's not like that's what the Gunch just said like 2 seconds ago.
I feel like Splumpy's got like a issue.
Splumpy doesn't pay attention sometimes, but it's okay.
Splumpy didn't have to go to school there and explore.
That was Splumpy's school.
There's my school, the little cicada shell tower. This is me when
What if Dusknoir had a mouth on its back? What if it just wrapped the entire way around?
So it's just a South Park Canadian. Dusknoir sees girlfriend is like, hey, fuck you, buddy.
That's how he talks. Every time he talks, it happens.
Well, Dusknoir has to have a mouth on his back. Look at that smiley face.
Exactly.
When the time comes, you have to move a little bit.
Wiggle.
Dusknoir, Dialga just wiggles his way into destroying the planet's spine.
Instead of growling, what if Primal Dialga just made sounds like, like when there's like a kid who has to get up for school and their mom tries to wake them up and they're like, no, what if that was just the sound that it made each time?
Master
and then Dusknoir's
Dialga.
just like, as you wish, she just walks away.
Master Dialga, it's time to wake up, sweetie.
It's time to destroy the kids who are trying to unparalyze the future. I don't wanna.
Dialga, the planet's not your clothes hamper. Man.
It is.
I want it to be. Dialga's just a little dude. Who is Celebi, truly? She has the ability to cross time, which makes Dialga real fucking peeved. She's a little odd.
Thanks, Grovile.
She's gonna save our life, fucking wacko.
She's kind of weird.
Celebi
You
is
know,
the
it's
Pokemon.
not like she can like save our lives or anything, but she's kind of weird.
Yeah, she smells kind of like onions.
She looks like an onion. She tastes like an onion. Wait, how do you know that?
Sometimes you gotta pay in
Why
advance to
don't
take
have
the time
that?
taxi. What makes the Celebi pink? That's pussy, babe. She keeps trying to make fetch a thing.
Only Celebi can make it happen.
Celebi will bring us there.
You good?
No. Keep
That's
that.
unfortunate
I
for you.
was like coughing
specifically.
on a.
Coughing? The Pokemon?
Wow, I'm wheezing, large friend. I wish wheezing would come to my bar mitzvah. I wish I had a bar mitzvah. One hit KO.
I think there's a few many more requirements you'd have to fill before that could happen.
Yeah. Nope. Oh.
It's not allowed.
Sableye, I'm over here! I brought up the Kins and Yitzvah last time, right?
Yes.
Good. Yeah, it is kind of nuts that if a Pokemon gets smart enough, it could just go through walls.
That was my favorite thing in Blue Rescue Team because I was Bulbasaur, and so when I increased my character's IQ enough, and then I was Venusaur. It was just like if I was stuck somewhere in like a dungeon or needed to get away, I could just make a little path in a wall, and just walk away.
Just imagine, like, you corner a Bulbasaur and it just starts phasing, like, reality away from itself.
Well, it wasn't. It was just like if you move, the wall breaks, and you could just make a path.
Just
Not
headbutts
like
the
the
wall.
ghost types where they can like float into the walls. It's like you literally just break the wall.
I think I did that with Murder Knot, too. When I was trying to recruit Kecleons, I
Right.
just made myself a little hole to hide in and make them come to me. Why are we referring to Grovile's Penier as a Punisher?
It's
Is
not
it really
much of
a...
anything if it's 2 inches.
I was like, what's it punishing? Himself?
Celebi, I guess.
Celebi's like, fuck yeah, give me that fucking length rod. And it's like, here it is, baby. And he's like, oh, go back to the past now, please.
Well, for Celebi, it would be probably okay. For anyone else, it wouldn't, but you know.
Well, how tall is Celebi?
I don't know. 2 inches.
2 inches. I'm just gonna displace all of your organs with this. That's what I'm gonna refer to mine as now.
Idea how big a Celebi is.
I'm looking it up right now. Alright, Celebi is 2 feet, so that's 1/10 the size. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I think my organ displacer is 1/10 of my size, so that makes sense.
Lovely information you don't mind sharing with the entire internet.
Yeah, wow, kind of said that out loud, didn't I? Sorry. Nope, what have I done?
Oh. The entire
What have I done? We failed!
The game was like, okay, bye. Hey, look, it's Jumpluff.
I can't believe I have to murder my child on air.
Especially after you made it fall in love with you. That's so mean.
Yes, Rab, I did. How tall is comic? Well, I've never said that out loud, but... Nobody knows. There's only one person here who knows.
Who knows which?
Well, both.
It's you. No.
it's me. Yeah, 3 feet tall with my 3.6-inch weenus. My penis weenus, of course. Splumpy!
That was mean.
Oh. I wish I was 6'4". What would I do with all that height?
Be tall.
Hell yeah.
I
I
wish
could-
I was tall.
If you were really tall, I could pick you up and then you could, like, scrape the ceiling with your head and it would be cool. It was, like, one thing I really didn't want to laugh at, but, like, I couldn't help it. When, I think it was 2017. Goodbye, Mothim.
He just was taller than you.
He might be. We'll find out tomorrow.
Is that tomorrow?
Yeah, I have to, well, I'm gonna drive out late, because I don't want to hit any traffic. But, we'll very rapidly find out. Yeah, guys, I'm meeting with Kish and Sage's IRL tomorrow.
It's 2 whole morrows.
But,
I don't get to go.
oh,
I wasn't invited.
I'm sorry. You can come now if you want. I'll say thank you, Grovile, for taking your sweet time.
Well, Grovile thought it would be a good idea to use Dig on a ghost type, so you know.
We'll dig on a Pokemon with
Grovile's
levitate.
clearly not in control of the brain cell.
There's one brain shell and we all have to take turns.
Brain shell?
Brain? That's what we call skulls. We have one brain
have
cell and we
one
all have to
skull.
share it.
Only one person in the world has a skull. Everyone else just has their brains just jiggling around.
Her jellies are jiggling. But shoot. Like, there was like a big family gathering, and, my little cousin fell asleep.
Hmm.
And so I had to pick him up and carry him up to the bedroom so, you know, like we didn't keep stepping on him, because I think like one person actually stepped on him a bit.
Oh.
But, I was carrying him up and he was all like, and all sleepy, and it was really cute. And I'm going upstairs and I'm trying really hard not to like hit his head on the banister. And I thought I was dragging his feet, so like I kind of overcorrected and I like scraped his head for like 6 inches across. I'm like, oh no! And he's like, ah! Like he didn't wake up, but he just made some really pathetic noise. And I didn't
So
want to laugh.
sad.
I didn't want to laugh, but it was kind of funny. It's like, all right, cool, it'll be fine. Oh, make sure your feet are good.
Thought you were gonna use wide slash when it was still far away from you. I was like, what are you doing?
I was trying to see if I still had fake out. I wasn't sure if that was what I got rid of. No, I haven't seen the, I don't think I really intend to see this Godzilla movie. There's not enough human interaction in my monster film. But I still need to see Detective Pikachu, so if I'm gonna see any movie soon, it'll be that.
I don't like that comment there. Specifically for me.
Mecha Buster Eevee. Take that back. No. Spoil Endgame. Viewers, I love you all 3,000. There you go. Any of y'all want a cheeseburger? There's one video online that's just called I spoil all of Endgame for you without context. And it's just like a bunch of pictures that all just relate to Endgame, but like with no context.
Good.
It's really funny. Whoa, dude, he took the sex number and damage.
Dude, that's wild.
It is. Goodbye said, wow, man. you tackled me into a 69.
And then everyone in the room says nice.
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 Wait. Nice. Fucking shit.
How would a pebble even hit a ghost type? I mean,
Clearly didn't.
you know?
That's
Why,
it.
why would it just go through it?
Pebble's a rock type. It's good. Yes, 69. Bob, Bob, you 5,000. Casey, have I told you that story?
I don't think so.
And, there was like this one video game. For anyone who watched the Jack stream last Saturday, I'm going to tell the story again. There was one like Ratchet and Clank game that had online multiplayer on the PS2.
Hmm.
And my mom's friend's boyfriend's kid was playing it. And like, he was like, there was some like other guy on it called Bob 5000.
Mm-hmm.
And like, he was like fucking going off on everyone, just like shouting and cursing at everyone, but he had to censor himself a bunch. Because it got like blanked out if you just actually said a curse word on it. And so he spelled bitch as B-I-C-H.
Hmm.
But then it also like abbreviated the name because it was too long. So it just came up as Bob 50. And just, it came up, and then like, there's like a, how old? He must have been 7 at the time. Mom's friend's actual kid. It's like, Bob 50 bitch! Bob 50 bitch! And we just kept chanting it. And the other guy's like, stop, they're gonna hear. And I'm like, Bob 50 bitch! So there we go, I Bob you 5,000. We're gonna name this Celebi Bob 50. Teehee! How insulting.
I mean, technically, like, you know.
How insulting. How insulting. Sorry, I'm shit.
Celebi and Whisper are the same person.
I'm Celibisper. What? We're all whisper today.
Okay, but if Vulpix is saying that Celebi is tiny, then how big is Vulpix?
Yeah, let's take a look to see if that
Celebi's
one.
bigger than Vulpix.
Better find out. Not Vilpix. It's not a Pokemon.
It could be.
They are exactly the same size. They are 2 feet.
Great job, Splumpy.
Nailed it! Fucking idiot fox.
Oh, Splumpy. You're the
Celebi's.
same size, you fools.
It's like, oh hey midget, and it's like, aren't we the same size? Vilpucks. This is the face I make when the waiter brings my food to the table. Splumpy's a bimbo. Yes. Yeah, Grovile does look kind of thick in this, doesn't he?
It's just his legs.
But you can kind of like imagine like the legs are the 2 at the bottom and on the right are his giant flappy love handles.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
What did you think I was gonna say? His testicles. Really far to the
That's
side.
not the word that I thought you were going to use.
Oh, flappy. He uses agility and he goes blah 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 blah. It goes.
And no wonder Dusknor was able to catch him.
Celebi, I tried to sneak back in time, but my fucking love handles kept clapping against my dummy thick ass. No time to talk, babe. Send me back in time. Hee. I can use Dazzling Gleam that doesn't exist yet and one-shot those Celebes. Sableyes, rather.
Celebi can destroy itself to save the world. That's how I avoid not getting captured.
I just killed myself. Alright, where's the passage of time? That's a concept, fool.
It's not real.
Ha ha ha. Time doesn't exist.
Time doesn't exist and you've never seen it.
It's true. That's crazy. Can you send us back already? Yeah, I can actually kind of see that. This could be a nice gay celibacy. Is that the gunch?
No.
Look at Celebi's wings go.
Well then.
I'm looking at that flapping animation, it just becomes a diamond. Flat, diamond, flat, diamond, flat, diamond, flat, diamond. Yeah, it's Celebi pride.
That's why she's pink.
Well, all Celebes are pink if you just get lucky enough.
All Celebes are pink if you have a cheat on that makes everyone shiny.
All Celebes are pink if you have enough markers.
True.
I think Splumpy called Celebi flat because she mentioned her petite proportions. Kecleon not being purple is an absolute sin, though.
It's true.
Little grape-flavored Kecleon.
So that means Celebi is strawberry flavor?
Yeah!
Or watermelon?
Ooh, watermelon onions.
Oh,
Watermunion. Watermelon! You know that Grovile is dummy thick?
Would sure make me happier if he was.
Well, you can also imagine that, like, Oh, that's a cute face.
I don't like him or anything.
Oh god, it's
Baka.
Tsundere. Alright, imagine that the two little leaf flaps there are Grovile's really flat, flappy ass cheeks.
That's unfortunate.
They just drag on the ground.
Grovile, you need to get that fixed, buddy.
My implants flattened. He sat on attack in the future and his implants deflated.
They popped.
Love that. Just the Gunch T-posing their way through the future. Feel bad for Grovile when he needs to wipe. He just like pinches them between two rocks. Oh my god, it's the 5 time traveling amigos. The Gunch, Splumpy, Grovile, Celebi, and Big Ass. Papa Smoke.
Grovile, use a grass type move, stupid.
Well, didn't do much good either
Never
way.
mind.
Jesus Christ, Grovile.
You guys suck.
Did you lose an eye in the past? What have I done?
What have you done?
Is that good on Discord or do I need to re-screen share?
No, I can see it fine. It
Cool.
just like.
I meant to hit
weird
the Z button
No.
to fucking
to Z.
run to Z. Tzatziki
Press
sauce.
Z to Z.
Press the Z button to Z. Sorry.
That must have been the Z button.
Splumpy and the Gunch.
We'll eat Celebi for lunch.
Oh no! If you bite into Celebi's skull, it will be bitter.
It will
Alright,
taste
fuck this.
like
Oh, jeez.
pumpkin. Oh no, why would you eat that?
Fuck this.
Celebi was slowed, too bad it doesn't matter.
Celebi was slowed. Also, we left it behind. Press Z to squee.
Squee.
We need a delicated. Not finishing
Delicated?
that. Not finishing that. The idea is over. We need a dedicated squee button in video games. Oh my god, it's
It's Leaf. It's your cat.
there she is. It's Beef.
Why is Splumpy 2 levels higher than the gunch?
Yeah, Jesus Christ, what the hell?
I don't remember that.
Splumpy went through a growth spurt.
Splumpy went through puberty. That's why she's making fun of Celebi.
Splumpy just started developing and now she's like, oh, I'm better than you. Steelix's dummy thick back spine.
Felix is the original spine Pokemon.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. It just does not stop. Oh, hey, it stopped.
It took effect.
Oh god. You could feel the effect. Oh, dive, huh?
I'm pretty sure that evolution you get after you beat the game. Like, the entire game?
Yeah,
right?
it's
Post-game
after,
and everything?
it's after you beat the post game and then recruit a certain, spatial dinosaur. Which is a weird way that they handled it, but alright.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, you beat the game. Alright, now beat this part, and also now recruit this.
Took some time there, didn't you, Gunch?
It's about time. Splumpy's just like, took some time, huh? You couldn't develop like me. And it's raised the barest fraction of a centimeter. Like, wow, my back hurts so bad. Crowfile dies in endgame. I'd say that dive is...
in endgame.
Crowfile dives in endgame. Arceus. More like Farceus.
I wish you could get it in the game.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts that we didn't get Arceus in a mystery dungeon until Super.
Yeah, I didn't play that enough to do that.
I loved Super so much. So I sat there and got 100% in it.
I didn't.
Though it was really... The 100 floor dungeons are really easy in that game too.
Really?
Because by the time you're actually doing them, you're so well equipped that they went down really easy. But I think I took... It was me, who was a Typhlosion. My partner was a Swampert, and then I brought a Scrafty along for the ride, and the only reason I lost Scrafty was because I didn't pay attention at all.
You didn't pay it enough.
He just, he asked for union rates, and I fired him.
Felix looks so sad when that happens.
It's like, oh, fuck!
No.
If a Pokemon eats a violence seed, it gets
Well,
violent.
that's good for the alga.
I couldn't even see what that was. Oh my god.
Whoa. Lagging and... Oh,
Aerial asexuals.
that was the only coherent thing that I heard from you.
It's the only coherent thing I said there, I think.
Well,
What?
I mean, beforehand it was just all glitched.
Comic Mega Fan Discord, way ahead of you, buddy.
It already exists.
Oh my wa motion. Your shin.
I don't even know if you finished that
I didn't, I
sentence.
just left it at shin because when it started lagging.
See, I kind of want to play Super again, but then again, I also kind of don't, because I feel like I'd have to restart the whole thing just to remember it. And,
I mean, it's not like Super's plot is all that involved.
I mean, it kind of, I really want to keep the characters that I have.
Yeah, good fun. I mean, it's not like it's not as bad as Gates, but
I liked Gates.
I wish there was more. There were a lot of ideas I liked in Gates, but the slow text that you couldn't speed up at all killed it for me.
Hmm.
And then I just wanted more of my favorite Pokemon. Hello.
Whoa.
It's been a while.
One of Customer just always sounded like that.
You're scary and carried you far, but sad to say that's all over now.
I wrote someone in Rose Gold Heart that talks like woo. But you know, he's like a
Of course you do.
3-year-old, so they're just learning how to speak. They're an orphan.
We were followed the whole time.
Yeah,
It's all my-
apparently Grovyle, you only have like one because you miss every move.
I like Celebi's Cowlick.
She has a fun hair.
It's a reverse pompadour. We'll push them aside, then dive into the passage of Timmy.
Catch them in a coat and then smack them with a hammer.
We're gonna pull out our guns, cap Dusknoir in the fucking skull, and just get out of here. Hey, Grove.
Grovyle, are you really such a fool to think that I'd come alone?
What?
What? Oh my god, Dusknoir turned the lights out and then back on and then off again. Nosferatu.
Is that just the power that Dialga has? It can rule over space, it can just turn the lights off, just in general.
It,
Turn off the sun.
it goes back before the sun existed and then brings us back to the future and then all in a short amount of time. It's Corviknight. Why was it Corviknight called Nevarmore?
Because they were lame.
I'm gonna name mine that when Gun or Armor version comes out in like 2021.
It's not gonna be Gun.
It's totally gonna be Gun.
No, it's not.
It's probably gonna be something like Spear.
I don't know why I was thinking like a bow and arrow, but I don't think that would make sense.
Well, it's not something in Armor, but now that the Armor evolutions aren't happening,
Could still be.
Pokemon Big. Just cause Dynamaxing.
Pokemon large.
Pokemon Macro and Micro.
No.
Pokemon Gun.
Pokemon the Gunch. Just kidding, that already exists.
We don't stand a chance. You know, Dialga is actually a level 3 telephone spell. Alright, moving on.
It's a giant shield, but you
Well, I
press
never
a button and then a sword pops out of the front.
Yeah, that's Pokemon Swish. Do with me as you will.
Oh.
Oh, Grovyle, I weren't aware you were in the swinging, sweetie. I want Celebi to be voiced by Linda Belcher.
She already is, you fool.
Alright!
You just can't tell because she doesn't have a voice in the game.
I just can't tell that she's voiced because she isn't voiced.
You have to use your imagination.
I wasn't alone, I was another.
I had a partner. It was a human named.
It was a human who, everyone's like, what the fuck is a human? Only if Grovyle sounds like Bob. My partner should still be back in the world of the past. Didn't sound anything like him.
The Gunch or the kids.
I want Splumpy to be, Linda. Not Linda's not a child. I want Splumpy to be, Louise, and, the Gunch is Tina.
Does that mean Dusknor is G?
No, Dusnor is Mr. Fish Odor. And, Myth is Gene.
Good.
Hoo-hoo-ha! Yeah, there we go, it's the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, Bob's Burgers. Hey, you!
Ha!
Incidentally, what's the name of your partner? Go on, say
You know, that regular human name
it.
that normal humans have.
Partner's name is the Gunch. This is just what I'm gonna say when people ask me IRL. He's like, "Oh, you've got a partner. Who is it?" I'm like, their name is.
Just take a screenshot of this and send it to them.
I've got it screenshotted, but viewers, please, if you could also screenshot that as well, because I'd like this in the server
The
announcement.
highest of quality.
My best friend, the Gunch. Did you say the Gunch? No one's actually named that. He whipped around so fast. You're the Gunch?
You?
Imagine having the Gunch on a driver's license.
I wish.
First name the, last name Gunch. Nice sentence. The Gunch.
The
the
gunch that I know is a human.
Say what?
Look at his little mouth.
Ha ha ha.
Go. Those weird
I
little
am
teeth.
Dusknor. Ha ha ha. Watch Bob's Burgers on Fox at 8 p.m. Tuesday nights.
Oh my god. What?
What?
I was gonna chew a piece of gum and realize that doing this during a stream is probably not the best
Gum
use of
chew.
everyone's ears.
It's just bonus ASMR.
Carrying in support of Funky Kong picks you up from the airport.
Oh,
Where it's just like, hey there, dude. Actually, listen to the first minute of that
you're
over.
from the future, if I'm not mistaken.
We're Team Lil Dudes! We work at the Gunch.
What if you named your character the Guild?
Team the Guild. I'm the Guild, and I work at the Guild. This is my partner, the Guild. Excuse me?
Excuse me? The Guild? You say?
By dream, what do you mean? What is a dream? With the memory of a name.
And the
What?
memory of divulging too much information.
Let me give you my life story, stranger. Here's a list of my fears. Here's my address. Here's my work hours. Here's my bank pin. Here's my social security number.
The Gunch told the name to Dusknor.
Ah, I see. The Gunch.
No.
I just love, like, that's clearly a little smile he's got there. He's like, It's like when you pull your lips in too hard, and you're like, He's sucking on a sour
That's the
warhead.
line underneath his eye.
Yeah. He's sucking on a sour warhead, and
He
he's
has
like,
a really big bottom lip.
He got collagen implants, but only in his bottom lip. It means nothing to me.
Despicable teeth.
Despicable me, too. I imagine it must have been very faint, because he ain't got a fucking mouth. I wish I could develop
"Did I
gunshnesia.
mention anything to you?" And I said, "No, like a liar."
I'm sorry. Thank God. Here's the last sour warhead. Why is Dustnor's mouth so angry?
It's just how it is
So mad.
in the future.
I wish I could see with my nipples.
Where did that come from?
Well, because like Dustnor's like little stomach eyes are on his nipples,
Oh,
so like Dustnor
Yeah.
could probably see with his nipples if he really tried.
does that mean Dusknor has technically 5 eyes? Because he has those little things on his back too.
Ah, he's got back nipple eyes. Which is a sentence. Splumpy's world. It's like Scatman's world, but
His world.
calling out from Splump World. Grovile and the Gunch. Oh. Bipples. My left nipple sees the past, my right sees the future. Flick one nipple and the past will be erased. Tweak the other and it will be restored.
Like how they're all just standing there except for Celebi who's just going,
Happy. Gotta get my reps in.
up and down, up and down.
Up and down.
And then Sableye just do whatever that is.
Yeah. They're hitting a sick dab. Gah.
Yeah.
If Grovile came into my house in the middle of the night, I would scream.
And then you would giggle.
Well, I don't know. I think like if a lizard that big just stood on its hind legs and looked at me, I would die. Like I would just immediately have a heart attack.
Oh no.
Just imagine like that huge ass lizard and it's like, hey, what's up?
I mean, how tall is a Grovile really?
Alright, let's find out. I think it's like 3'11", but let's find out. 2'11".
Short dude.
Alright, if this 3-foot tall lizard just looked me dead in the eyes. What is going on?
Can't find.
Oh.
Of course. No,
They vored.
Dialga just goes.
I was kind of hoping that it would just sit there until I hit A and I would just let it like twitch for a while.
That would be a very good feature.
Grovile twitches for 5 minutes, the stream.
You mean Dialga?
Yeah. Ah, my DS
New
screen.
screen.
Randy, your screen!
Miss Splumpy, your time traveling path.
Zzz. Dive in now.
Just run. It's like 2 steps to your back.
Yeah, y'all just
go.
sitting here talking and wasting your time.
Celebi's like, I can teleport, stupid. Just go through the portal.
I'm an onion. If they try to bite my head off, they'll just be like, ooh, spicy. What if Furret stood on its hind legs and violently spit in my direction? I don't like that.
See, I thought they wrote spun, like, or spin, or something, and that would have been far less horrible.
Just because, like, imagine like a Furret races to its full length and like hisses and spits, and when the spit hits the ground, it
Just
starts
like a
sizzling.
cobra.
Would you like to shave your adventure?
Yeah, it's a little hairy. Needs to be groomed.
You gotta manscape your adventure. Damn, Grovile kind of like sitting there with his dummy thick ass out, though. He's assumed the position. He's primed. He's Twitch
He's
primed.
ready.
He's like,
He's
no
ready
more.
for Freddy.
No more Celebi, stop putting your head spike in. Sorry.
Yeah, he was just gonna say that. Mhm.
Yeah. Damn, Dustnor, what that Doug Grovile is presenting. Taking those checks to the bank.
Check, please.
Check, please.
Back in our world, because you can hear the waves right in your ear going.
Going to.
It's the sound of the waves.
Yeah, the waves are grapefruiting their man.
I thought you were gonna say the waves were dummy thick.
The way. Tsunamis are just dummy thick waves. See, all this could have been avoided if we just grapefruited Dustnor. All this could have been avoided.
I don't think there's anything there to do that.
I just gotta see if there's any grapefruits growing in the future, and then we can.
No, I meant with Dusknor.
Oh yeah, shit. It's like little tail wiggle. It's like Whisper.
See, I feel like that's.
A lot to unpack.
Oh, that's right.
I'm confused. Or maybe it's like
confused by the concept of time.
maybe it's like Wild from Berserk, where he opens his mouth and his tongue is actually his penis.
That's why Dusknor's mouth is so low.
Yeah, like it's just that's his penis weenus, of course. Wink.
Unfortunate.
Let's go to Waguli. Imagine feeding Grovile spaghetti.
Why?
Like a handful of like pasta sauce covered spaghetti, and like holding his mouth open with your other hand, like inserting it into his lip and closing his mouth.
Not into his mouth, into his lip.
Well, like kind of like how you pack chewing tobacco, but you're doing that with spaghetti.
Mm.
Wouldn't everyone be shocked?
Don't you think they'd try to capture me?
Don't you think they'd try to slap me in chains and to make it seem like I'm being punished?
And Grovile just runs there and he's like, yeah.
He's like, there's a reason they call me Grovile. Because it's a pun, like Grove and Vile.
Not a shower.
I'm a Grovile, not a Showvile. I haven't seen Dustnor of its tongue, so the only conclusion is Dustnor's mouth is a cloaca. Perf! A little early to introduce these guys, but alright.
I like how they give you the special episode before you even see them, like, in the actual game.
That's what I'm saying, it's just like, imagine like, oh hey, like, huge spoiler, you can play this now.
It's like, oh man, I can't wait to play this. Don't know who they are, but, you know.
It's like, yeah, there they are, I guess.
And that sure is
Them.
there.
Team Charm sure did come.
Dude, that's inappropriate.
That's, yeah, didn't think about that.
They
Call
sure
in
did.
Team Charm. Never mind. From Sharkpedo. Which in European means shark pedophile.
Dude, a shark peed on that O?
Oh! It's like that flapjack thing where Captain Knuckles goes, oh! But it's because the Sharpedo peed on him. Oh! I've been thinking about that reaction image a lot recently.
You know, as you do.
That's his face. Well, I'm gonna stop making these jokes tonight. I feel like I've gone too far with this and we're only an hour in. Where did
What
these
happens?
barrels come from?
They were just there.
They
just
naturally
appear one
formed, they're actually rocks.
That's why you can't interact with them.
They're full of water and milk. That he bought like from cartons and he just like poured in there. He's like, this is my milk storage. I can always have cereal.
She just sticks like a little straw in there. It's like,
Yeah! It's on tap. Just pour milk into your bowl.
good.
The other one's got milk and the other's got Cocoa Pebbles. Or it's one Pokemon design that I didn't end up making for Rose Gold Heart. It was going to be an electric and grass type called Chocolate.
That sounds adorable.
So it's Shoko Pot. Never mind. The Gunch has a special ability to be friends. Yo, Dredic, real talk.
Cringe.
Fuck you for that.
What?
Carbonated milk.
Oh.
Eat shit. The dimensional squee.
Hasn't carbonated their milk then, huh?
It's really. This situation is really carbonating my milk.
Dimensional XD.
You tap on like a DeviantArt piece and it reminds you of the future. We needed to find out what the time gears were in the past, so we kept drawing cringy fan art and it showed us.
Good.
I drew my OC, but it was not very well because I only had paint. But it is okay, for I have improved.
It's true.
Doggo, they said that in Fire Emblem Awakening. That's what Severa says when you ask Ranker. But you can't ask Ranker because she's my child.
But what if she's not? Because why
Well,
would you want that to be your child?
Well, because when I first played Awakening, it was like, ah, yes, a redhead on a horse, this is what I want. And then Severa happened, and I'm like, cool, probably should have thought about that.
That was a mistake.
It's like, my first mistake. Well, she says ooh wah, probably. Exactly like that, her voice actor just goes ooh wah. She
I
says,
can't believe you voiced the character that you hate the most.
hey, money's money. The dimensional squeam. That's bullshit.
The dimensional yee.
And wah, 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 yee. The dimensional yeet. I was gonna say I wish I had a time gear, but I literally have two. What is Calpus water? Well, it's close to milk, so I guess that answers that.
Does it taste terrible?
Does it taste like milk?
That's the question.
I was gonna say carbonated apple juice, but that's literally just like cider. Like an angry orchard. Use your squee to this huge puddle of Dialga juice.
No, that's carbonated milk.
Yeah, that's it. That's the carbonated milk fountains of the future. Touching that frozen water might make my hand cold. Shouldn't waste any time. Touch the fucking frozen water. Ooh, it's cold. How's it going, the gunch?
Going?
Can you see anything?
Your fingies are cold.
We have to prevent the carbonated milk future. The planet was paralyzed because it got bad milk.
You're in a place that wasn't tied to any time gears.
Time gears? It's time for gears. Chickadee.
It's time.
It's time to stop.
Time to swap.
Time to play Quap.
It's time to visit Grovile's swap shop. Not Grovile. Grogunk. It's not even close. to the
I was thinking the shop from Deltarune.
I was seeing Grovile and I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
I was seeing Grova and I thought I would really purchase something from this guy.
That lifts the foog.
Dude, it
Milk
can do
foreskin.
the Don't
The
like that.
skin at the top when you boil it. That is not what it's called.
Pretty sure that's what it's called.
Is it?
I mean, I don't want to say for sure, but
Drinking carbonated yogurt water.
ew.
Never mind, I'm going back to the shit I was saying earlier because it was somehow less nasty than this bullshit. This is me after I drank the carbonated yogurt water. No!
Oh, I'm going.
Don't let go of the carbonated yogurt water.
No, please let go of it. We don't want that here.
No! I can't. You're hot yogurt water. Sorry. Ah!
Why?
Wow, so heats. Seemed like a little more than turbulence.
Yeah.
Well, imagine carbonated milk foreskin. Yeah, that's the perfect reaction, Gunch. Like, that's the
face.
it's the face everyone makes as they just leave the stream. Slam the video with
Understandable.
dislikes. I came from the future. Alright, that wasn't funny. Do I take constructive criticism? I'm aware that what I've done is a sin.
Doesn't take constructive criticism, only deconstructive criticism.
Yet ruin me as a person. Just disassemble me. Unfold me.
Unfold me, I am small.
Small. I worried about you when we were separated. If I ever have to imagine that again, I'm gonna scream. How is this solar system milk foreskin? Comic, one day you'll have to face God and he won't be merciful. Good. I want God to put me down.
But you'll already be dead.
Oh my Wamo Shinderu. The Milky... Oh yeah, the Milky Way, huh? The carbonated Milky Way.
Oh no.
Milky Way wishes.
Time will be restored to its natural state.
Everywhere.
I want Grovile to light me on fire.
Grovile can't do that, only Splumpy can.
Do you think Grovile, like, snapped off some of his butt twigs to make that, like, fire?
Probably how he made all those beds.
He just kept ripping off his butt leaves. And everyone's like, these aren't comfy. It's like, alright, whatever.
Like, too bad.
I wish I could sleep on Grovile's butt leaf.
You gotta work what you get. Dude, Splumpy disappeared.
Swampy rolled off the bluff.
Grovile and Splumpy fight to the death for the Gunch's affection.
Good.
ASMR.
ASMR.
Wow, you little bitch. You can't steal my man. I'm gonna kill you.
Yep. Just thinking.
Thinking about Dusknoir, that dreamboat.
Thinking about how his mouth is stomach and his stomach is a mouth.
I wish my mouth was a stomach.
Usual.
I'm just thinking, if we took Dusnor's eyes and, like, put them where his balls are and put his balls where his eyes were, wouldn't that be funny?
Nothing would change.
Honestly, yeah, Dude, what if the eye nipples are actually his balls to go with his tongue, testicle, penis?
That would make sense. Fortunately.
He's just got his testicles hanging out on his titties. His titsticles. Brad, you fucking lamer sleeping and shit like a healthy adult. That was a sentence. That was his eyes are a prion disease. Well, Brad, I hope you have sweet dreams of prion diseases.
Sweet Dreon diseases.
Prion diseases.
Wow, Profile, don't mention my crush Dustnor.
That's the noise that all anime girls make when it says Kya.
Wish.
I would love it if they all just made pterodactyl screams whenever they were nervous when they're fucking isekai
Maybe
protagonist.
people would, like, not be dumb.
If people were pterodactyls, they'd be cooler. That's all I'm saying.
It's true. You know, wings and beak.
You need the beef juice.
It's true. So, again,
I wish I had a prion. Me too, Tipsy.
don't we all?
Misfold my proteins, baby. Unfold them, they are small.
I am tall. They're too tall.
Ah, my proteins, they're so tall, I'll fold them, baby. All I want for Christmas is you to fold my proteins. Gah! Gah! Ah.
Sorry, Grovile. Those are not the lyrics. Dude, you should fold my proteins into an origami swan.
Dude,
Yeah,
you have a
we-
prion disease that makes you fly. It's a, never mind, I couldn't think of a pun in
Fleon
time.
disease.
Fion.
Makes you flee.
Funny. I'm a
Turns
prion.
you into a wimpot.
Dude, if I could turn into a wimpod, I would be so much happier. Because that means I could be a Galisopod one day, and you know what? That's something we can all aspire to.
It's true.
Maybe it was because the gunch folded my ass.
Proteins.
My ass proteins.
Just those ones. That's why she has so many tails.
She was just dummy thick until all of her proteins got folded into looking like tails.
That implies that they aren't actually tails, and I don't know how I feel about that.
It's the same with her skull. That isn't actually like a little like fur thing. It's just a weird like meat
Just a
squish.
horrible mutation.
Someone grabbed their skull with their fingers and like squished, and like the curls where the finger
They
implants
just
were.
reshaped it, and they were like, whoa!
Woo! Doo, doo,
Okay,
doo,
but
doo.
if you put frozen milk ice cubes in milk, then that would make more sense, but don't put it in your...
I think it was the idea was to curse us. Well, is it even a prion disease if you're just born with it? Maybe it's Maybelline. That was when I met the gunch. Butter ice cubes.
What are you putting that in?
Hot
Better
toddy.
be, like, drinking a soup or something.
I think there's like some drinks you can put butter into.
I don't ever want them.
I gotta look that. I know that exists. I swear. I gotta pull that up. What drinks do you put butter? Pit butter?
If it says absolutely none, and then it tells you to don't ever look that up again.
Butter in coffee is a thing. What other hot drink should have butter in them? Thank you, Sporkful.
None of them.
Be sure to never visit your fucking website. Classic hot buttered it is a hot toddy, yeah.
Granny's hot butter ice cream.
I don't want to think about Granny's hot butter. Oh, I soften up the butter by rubbing it on my armpits. Butter, ice cubes, and chocolate milk.
What if
I
you made ice cubes, but they were made out of something that wasn't liquid?
Lice.
Lice cube.
Idiots may believe. Yeah, that's great.
Butterscotch is different. It's not just like straight up butter.
Yeah, it's also got scotch. Fucking, what was I gonna say? When I was, younger, I used to go to, like, a Christian private school.
When you were a young lad.
When I was but a young bab of 6. Shrek had just come out, and my friend was really into All-Star by Smash Mouth because of it. And he kept trying to sing it to everyone on the playground.
Good.
And, when he said somebody once, I misheard it as Psalm 31. I'm like, what is this Christian song?
Oh man, it's a cool new song.
Psalm 31.
What did it tell you?
It's,
tell you that
the
I didn't
world is
tell
gonna
you?
roll me. And then Jesus said to the apostles, the world is gonna roll you. You aren't the sharpest tools in the shed. Jesus just drags the apostles for 30 minutes.
That way it's Psalm 31 because it's 31 minutes.
31 minutes of Jesus just dragging them across Nazareth. And then it turns out I wasn't the only one who thought this thing. You remember that episode of SpongeBob where it's like, stepping on the beach?
Yeah.
Ryan from Super Mega also thought, as a Christian little boy himself, that he was saying, Deuteronomy, and I felt so validated.
I just want to know how exactly you were doing that.
I was probably deaf. I don't think I developed as a person until I was 23.
That was...
I don't think I existed until I turned 23.
Until like last year.
Yeah. We met up in Colorado, and that's when I gained self-awareness. That's when I gained object permanence.
Fargo's pizza for the first time. You didn't truly live before then.
Colorado Springs is the bed of evolution. And Fargo's pizza. You taste that pizza, and that's when you become a human. Alright, ketchup, water, ice cube instead of flat Dr. Pepper. Alright.
That would definitely be something.
Timing you out whenever Chrome decides to load. Because monsters like you don't get to talk for the next 5 minutes. Deuteronomy, diddle-doo-doo. Comic got stuck in the baby dimension from Fire Emblem Fates for 23 years. What if the atmosphere was fatmosphere?
The atmosphere is dummy thick.
That's what protects us from the sun. Funny.
Sun's rays.
The sun's rays are blocked out by Earth's dummy thick atmosphere. Sun's like, I'm trying to give you cancer, but the Earth is dummy thick and I can't do it.
Except I guess now with all the stuff that's happening, it's like the Earth's going on diet because it's not so thick anymore.
At least we fixed the hole in the ozone layer.
Oh. when you saved it, I was like, what is happening? 'Cause it seemed like it just like frozen. I was like,
It did.
you
First,
killed that dog.
the Gunchosphere. Splatmosphere. You're a kid now. You're a scientific phenomenon now. Oh my god. Seed.
Dude, it's a thing.
It's a pure seed. It's eating pure seed. Oh fuck, he lived.
Dude, don't do that.
Living in 2019? Really?
Unheard of.
God, you're cancelled. Ah,
Dude, go in.
what is
Dude,
this?
you did it. You found it.
What is
It's a
this?
secret bazaar.
What the fuck is this?
Don't leave until you talk to him.
Well, that sure would have been useful a little more later in the dungeon, but whatever, I'll take it. Healing beam!
Get him go.
He shot me with a beam that immediately took effect.
It really does.
This is bizarre. Y'all better start laughing real fucking soon.
Good afternoon and congrats. Greetings and salutations.
My name is Curly and welcome to Comic Fire. Ooh. Ooh, gotcha! Alright, let's see if we can get a Naga. That's wonderful, it's amazing.
It's a one amazing grab bag.
Alright, we're
It's
not doing that.
like 99% orange berry.
No, it's cool. We're gonna...
Wonderful, amazing grab bag.
No.
I wish it would just say that every time it said grab bag. Like, it's a wonderful, amazing grab bag. The gunshot bottom, amazing, amazing grab bag. Inside the wonderful, amazing. I want that.
Fuck this. It's just like my entire
It's ever
pull.
not an orange berry.
I want this guy within my house.
Too bad, because
Blue, blue.
you don't have any reason to use
Oh,
the items in your treasure bag.
I'm feeling a little sticky, buddy. You want to give me a like? Sorry.
You also don't need Shedinja, but you know.
Oh, it'll just... Okay.
Yeah.
I like that something. This place kind of fucking...
Handy, but you know. Just not like super early in the dungeon. Dude,
I'm gonna buy a
Splumpy,
super
what you
amazing
doing?
grab bag.
Splumpy, what you doing over there, bud?
Stealing the grab bags. Eating the engineers.
Dude, it's an orange berry.
God. No.
What if you just left Splumpy behind?
Splumpy's not there anymore. You stole fizzy lifting drinks! Fuzzy lifting bags.
Wonderful, amazing bags.
That's, what I call my eyes when I don't get enough sleep. Fuzzy lifting bags. Wait, ew. You stole fuzzy lifting bags!
Just want to know what those would be.
Bags that lift you, and they also contain small hairs.
But are the bags fuzzy? Or are they just inside the bags?
I guess, yeah.
Dude, that's an.
This is fucking epic. Oh my gosh, a gum. One gum. Why are these guys so sleepy?
You just want a black. You just keep going in there and punching them in the face.
That's what happens when you nap on the clock. I'm gonna remove your cock. Simple as that. You sleep, you don't breed.
You sleep, you got me.
Slapped his penis right off.
Dude, that's not. And also, that really didn't do much. huh?
Splumpy!
I don't know what you expected there.
Something that wasn't that. Splumpster. We've murdered a baby.
I like how when Ralts copies your ability and it does that to the gunch, then you know. It's like, oh, your moves are become.
Haha, you're useless now.
Haha, I diagnose you with normal type.
I diagnose you with there's nothing wrong, you're normal. Banter Cobra, more like Quitter Cobra.
Don't judge them.
And not everyone wants a mouth full.
Not everyone wants a mouth.
Not everyone I have no mouth, and thank God, honestly.
I have no mouth, but you know that's fine with me.
I have no mouth, but I must squee. Oh, we lost Splumpy.
Dude, Swampy, what are you doing? Swampy, what are you doing, buddy?
Oh my fucking God.
Be-
He's fighting a Houndoom and not just having an awful time of it. Live.
Swampy did live,
We did it.
kind of.
Normal type gyms are straight pride parades. That's Whitney slander. She is very much a lesbian. Especially with how I'm writing her in Rose Gold Heart. No one's straight in Rose Gold Heart.
They all got wiped out by Mother Jirachi.
He comes in from Emerald just to not take the straights out. The Cantonian straight purges.
Cute charm took effect.
Oh God, I can feel the effect. This cat. There's no dating system in Rose Gold Heart, you fool.
There's never been one in any Pokemon game, right?
I think there was like a
Right?
rumor. There was a rumor like when 6th Gen came out that like you could choose to date like one of your rivals.
Really?
And you know that didn't fucking happen.
I feel like that would be kind of weird.
It's like, yeah, you can go on a date with Shauna like when the fireworks happen.
Like, no, you can't.
It's like that's not true. Or when you're watching the fireworks with Shauna and you get TM17 Protect, and it's like, alright, a little on the nose there, but you know.
She had to make sure it was safe.
Always be sure to practice safe fireworks. You wouldn't want to have dangerous fireworks, would you? No, I don't remember the Pokemon sex scene video that College Humor made for X and Y. You can't just open a
I have never heard of that, but you know. Hey, look, more stairs.
They're like, hey, you're back. Alright, we'll take this. Almond chicken in your mochi milk coffee. Alright, well. I see that no one wants me to be happy tonight.
Mime Jr. is healing.
I wish Mime Jr. would Mime Jr. and me.
Wish Mime Jr.
Wish Mime Jr. would take me to Pride. Mime Jr. says...
Sorry, I can't be Mime Jr. Dude, it's a Ninetales.
Not for long. Ah, Splumpy, I killed your mom.
I don't know.
Meme Jr.
Scream Jr.
That meme is a scream. One day we'll be able to go to Pride and it'll be cool because we can get Chipotle afterward. Why are you awake at 5 a.m., loser? Sorry.
That Ninetales just did a thing.
That Ninetales was thinking all the ways it could kill its own child.
He's dead.
Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck!
Work. Bro, if I
Alright.
just use dig, you have it. Use it. Incineroar is a him, right?
Yeah.
Only thing that I've ever agreed on.
You woke. You know what? You're lucky. Oh my God! It's her. It's Thoticus Maximus. Nice. Vespa Gwen is honestly a trans rights icon. Alright, guess the game didn't agree with me.
Grovile just doesn't have anything.
Grovile has nothing in this world.
Grovile doesn't have pockets.
People are allowed all the furry passes they want. Let people like furries. If you're a furry, I'm on your side.
Which side is that?
The side that you would prefer me to be on.
Bottoms.
I'll bottom for you any day, sweetie. What does the Orobo do? I think it raises all your stats by 1.
It makes you look pretty.
It's a fashion statement, not like an actual thing I need to use. I'm gonna eat this regular apple in front of this cadabra.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say cadaver. Like,
Cadabra. Ah. Swampy, you handle this. Drag Quen. Killing children. And leveling up. Oh shit!
Are up to the same level as Flumpy now.
Oh shit!
But
Oh
it's
fuck!
good.
I can do like a thing, like I sing and then I wake up slap. I'm gonna get rid of double slap because it keeps fucking missing. It's the whole reason I went with that skitty and it just didn't work. Ah, what an awful level. He's like, I'm so good now that I don't even really have to bother anymore. Ooh.
Get that and force Grovile to eat.
Grovile, would you like to be stronger than you currently are? Eat the fucking apple.
Apple.
Apple. Apple.
It's just a Pokemon. It's called Apple. It's just an apple. Why don't you just eat the Violet Seed?
Well, because I'm saving the Violent Seed for later.
Can you make Grovile eat a Water Seed and die?
You can make Grovile eat a cyanide pill.
Can you actually use TMs on Grovile? Or no?
I don't think you can. Let's take a look. Nope. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck! Now, for my ultra technique.
Can't believe he used Cycle Cut.
He used bicycle
Dude,
slice.
pick that up.
Nah.
It's a Reviver Seed. Pick it up.
Reviver seeds are for fools.
Get rid of the Scanner Orb. You don't need that.
Wait, I have to locate items real quick. Alright, we have to go get this.
Found them.
When does Vulpix stop learning moves? When it forgets to love. Just think, Grovile just sucked the life out of that person.
Did it taste good?
What do you think Psyche types taste like? I'm thinking grapes. But they have gold gummies, so they probably taste like fucking boomers.
Does that mean fairy types would taste like candy?
Absolutely. Grovile, come the fuck on.
Where is it? There's something over there. It's gonna go like a random direction. And then you'll the entire dungeon over again. Probably,
Don't you
I
die.
know if that would happen if Grovile died or not.
Oh, fuck.
Violet, you want to know
Uh,
that? You have like a roll or something.
I think I'm. Ooh. I see gummies, but I have no space.
Probably just
Done.
like eat them.
Eat them. I gotta save them for the for Spin to Cafe. Oh, I was right at the.
Well, there you go.
What is this? The planet is paralyzed.
Already pale.
Psychic types taste like pennies.
Pennies and Pepto-Bismol, but at the same time.
Ugh. Yeah, they lose sight of you for a second, and they're like, fuck it, gonna die.
Bye.
Speaking of needing to die, I have to pee real quick, so I'm gonna be right back.
Casey, entertain the stream whilst I'm gone.
I know. Ow. Language of Dusknow, everyone not doing anything except Magnazone. Kinda hanging out. I'm so sorry. See, I feel like there's not anything I could say about comic that he wouldn't say because I feel like he would say probably anything. Grass types probably would taste like a salad. Ghost types would.
Ah.
Hooray!
I did it. I've purged.
We know. So desperate.
And we will return to Jesus.
Types would taste like toast.
It's true, they were toasted in life.
Because
Poison types taste like vomit, birdie butts, every flavored beans.
bad.
Buttered popcorn. That means the
Normal
Timmy
types just
gears.
tastes like when you accidentally bite like your tongue or the inside of your cheek. That's
Oh, I don't like that. Whoa, there it is. But what's this?
Ooh.
Normal types are just Wonder Bread.
Oh no.
Lightly sugary. Someone has a fetish. There isn't even a breeze. Electric types taste like battery acid.
Oh no.
They're like pop rocks.
Those leaves are fixed in place, yeah, almost like real leaves. There's not a breeze.
But I like Wonder Bread. That's your problem.
That sounds like a you problem.
Fire types are spicy.
They're just sriracha.
Mmm,
That's what fire types would taste like.
good. More worrying.
More worry?
Also, Splumpy, shut up.
Treasure Town.
Treasure Town?
Learn everything you can. Become
Learn
smart.
every single thing about the state of the world right now. Then come back.
Do it. I'll keep low and get some news.
Yeah, you'll keep low, and then as soon as any one person sees you, they'll be like, ah, it's Splumpy!
Oh my god! Comic, have you even had Wonder Bread? Yes, there's a reason I don't eat it anymore. Get real bread.
It's not a wonder.
And it's not even a price thing, like, just get your off-brand pumpernickel and it's like $1 for a whole loaf.
Dollar.
That it said the world is not very good.
I mean, right.
I'd agree, Kana, Corin. Vulpix and Ninetales have very good designs.
They're pretty.
They're cute.
It's true.
Bug types taste like
I
Bug G. It's a very sweet.
I saw I saw that they had a Ninetales plush, and it was different from the Ninetales plush that I had, and I was like, and I kind of wanted it, but then I was like, I don't need another one.
Just have to collect every variant of Ninetales plush.
I mean, I feel like that's what I'm doing.
The Sharpedo bluff as
Like,
Wonder
oh man,
Breads.
it's a different Vulpix, I have to buy it. It was a cute Ninetales.
It can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline bling. It can only mean one thing.
Throw at him, not me.
Do
That's
you
what-
have an Alolan Ninetales plush? Asks Joe.
Don't. Sadly, that's the one thing that I'm missing.
Sounds
the
like I've
regular
got an
Ninetales.
idea then.
No, I think.
There's only one way to stop it now. You have to get Casey an Alolan plush. Temporal Tower
I
is...
won't accept it unless you dress up as a Alolan Ninetales.
I'll be your plush. I'll get an Alolan Ninetales first and
Never
come to your
will
house and
believe.
say, what's up, baby?
Like I'm your little ice and fairy.
Tempura Towers.
Is that okay, the Gunch?
Nod.
Yeah,
You guess so.
that's life.
That's me.
The hidden land is supposedly somewhere in this world. Wow,
Hidden
thanks.
Land Is terrible.
Unfortunately, I ain't got no idea though.
The Hidden Land. That's dumb.
It's hidden. And it's land. Yeah, you can find out what your
Land
hidden power
that's
is if you go to the
hidden.
hidden land. Yeah, it's hidden in its land. Good luck. Let's find the hidden land.
Meow.
The time cures your batteries. Well, if you just swim hard enough, you can get across the sea. Thanks. Dialga's mad because his tempura shrimp got bored. This is the face I make when there's no time to waste. We have to locate the hidden land. We have to find Tempura Tower, fry it up and put a shrimp in it.
You have
Every
to fry the time gears.
Deep fried time gear.
We need everyone's help.
I'll tell Splumpy.
I was just thinking this all in my head and not out loud because that would be silly.
Pardon? Yeah, let's get on Momdronauts back and fly to hidden land. Ow.
What was that?
I opened a pack of, not a pack, but like a gum container with my bottom teeth a lot faster than I meant to, and it scared me.
It sounded like you said you opened a gum container of your bottom teeth.
Ugh. Oh no! Yeah, none of that. They'll believe. I mean, Wigglytuff will believe anything.
Wigglytuff just is there.
Wigglytuff is God. He's the one who orchestrated all of this.
I saw the future.
I'm a changed man, the Gunch. I've seen the future.
Splumpy's a girl?
How long can they stay like that? I don't know. Splumpy's a girl. open up my cavities, crawl inside, and stay inside a while.
And that's just what fillings do.
Well, that's sexier than I intended for it to be. Fillings are truly the sexiest dental procedure. We need everyone's
I like
help.
there's only one option.
I get it. There's no way we could choose any other option. If we don't get their help, we're gonna
Only option.
die. The gunch.
It's the only option, because otherwise the game is over and then you lose.
Splumpy!
Spumpy and the crunch.
Do you think like anyone like awakened sexually at the dentist because they like someone was just all up in their mouth?
I would hope not. But
I feel like that like it has to be a common fetish.
you say common.
Like I
What do you
guarantee
mean by
you,
common?
I guarantee that like a not so small portion of the world just like when
Yeah,
they go to
something
the
like
dentist
this
they just fucking
bit.
lose it. It's just like it's I don't know. Like you know what I mean. Y'all's mouth ever squirt because the dentist is getting a little frisky?
Excuse me.
I mean, I can make my like I can if I push my tongue back, I can make like little small water droplets shoot out pretty far.
Thing.
Have I never showed you that?
No.
Huh.
No.
It's when I explain it like that, it's weird. When I do it in action, it is very simple.
Weird.
I put out small fires with it. No, I am not at all aroused by the dentist.
You
Doing
sure?
No, I don't know, because when they poke my
You
gums,
don't know.
I didn't have really good dental hygiene when I was younger, so I don't really have the idea of poking my gums and having them hurt for a day and a half doesn't do it for me. Like,
But
I
you
enjoy
don't
being...
know.
I know very well that the dentist does not arouse me. I don't like my mouth being invaded.
Not at all.
Well, well. You could invade my mouth and I would be fine with it. Like, not in a vor way.
No, that would be weird.
Yeah, bisexual sunset.
It's true.
It's true. Explorers of Sky truly is the most inclusive game. I guess kissing is
The only
pretty
game we
invasive. That's not really invading my mouth. I gave them consent. Do I drown small insects with my tongue? Can you rephrase that?
No,
And no,
keep
I
it
don't-
That way.
Like, even the smallest ants, I don't produce enough liquid that way to be able to drown them.
Ants. Why is that such a funny phrase?
The smallest of ants.
What is this? A squirt gun for ants?
Not even. I've never. I was gonna say I've never been kissed without consent, but high school was a weird time.
Hmm. That's not cool.
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, nothing about that day was fun. Since all kissing I've done has been consensual. That footprint, it's Splumpy's footprint.
Because there's no other Vulpixes in the entire world.
No, Splumpy's got like a little like mole that he notices.
It is.
Tickle it!
And the it's a 2-for-1 special.
Loudred's vored Splumpy. You see that? Splumpy's whole mouth was in Loudred's mouth.
Well, I think that's just kissing.
I meant to say Splumpy's whole head was in Loudred's mouth, and I got too excited. Oh, peace out, Steven. Glad you had fun.
Farewell.
Toodles. We worried so much about you.
Splumpy's feet are a little lumpy.
They can't get shoes because their feet squish out of them like
Oh no.
It's like when you use that like silly putty and like you put your finger in it and it like squishes. That's what they make an embarrassing fart noise every time they put a shoe on. They're just not having that. Welcome home, Splumpy the Ganch. What? Hold my little music note skull for a moment. Like, that's clearly, like, his skull, right? Like, the music note isn't feathers. That's just how his bones are shaped.
I don't know why I thought that said gravy instead of Grovile, and I was like, yeah, gravy's a good poke. You know.
Gravy's good on potatoes. The Gunch's
Classic
bunches are a little
gravy
munched.
version.
A heinous penis. It's like, yeah, we couldn't afford famous Amos cookies when we were younger, so we had to get the off-brand heinous anus.
Couldn't afford mouths when we were younger.
Weird, his brain is on the tip. Ew. His brain is just squished into the whole thing.
His brain is the shape of the music now.
His head is a tail like Mega Mewtwo Y. This was the precursor to Mega Mewtwo Y.
Good.
That is horrifying.
No, it's good. It's the best thing I've ever heard.
Well, I don't like the idea that if I grab a Chatot head thing, I can feel its brain pulsing betwixt my fingies.
Why would it pulse?
Because it is...
If I grab your skull, I'm not gonna feel your brain.
Yeah, but we don't know that he has a skull in there. His brain looks like it's just gonna like have to like be right underneath the skin.
Maybe it's just a thin skull, because birds are, like, they have hollow bones.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Well, then you could probably still feel like the brain, if it pulses hard enough, you could probably feel it.
Well, I don't think Chatot ever really thinks that hard, so... No offense to Chatot. Just saying.
This is Chatot assuming that he had a big brain.
Where do you work out at the library?
Splumpy and the Gunch. You must have had a bad dream or something. It's a love handle. It's just fat that's erect. When Chatot goes to his room, he lets it deflate. Just goes...
Keep up appearances.
Uses hair gel to keep his love handle like afloat. No, I wouldn't swing around a baby Chatot like a lasso. It's a horrifying
Around
image.
like a purse.
By its little love handle.
Yeah.
Just carry someone by their love handle.
Sure, it can be done.
He's the head of intelligence. The head
head.
intelligence. Didn't you guys watch Comic Fire stream tonight? You can see how evil he is.
Didn't you see that whole thing where he like dragged us into the future? You know, when everyone was like, ah.
Everyone was like, what the fuck?
Or did that just get lost on you?
Well, head of intelligence. We cannot believe it. The tip of intelligence. Boot.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ew.
It's a One Piece episode. With how many flashbacks? Dude,
Wow.
what if flashbacks were called fleshbacks?
I mean, you have a yokai called Flushback.
Nice. So now all we need is flishback and floshback, and we'll have the whole vowel set.
Flossback. So you don't floss your teeth.
It's when you do the cool Fortnite dance. And all the comics in the newspaper, like, be sure to floss every day, and then he does the funny millennial dance. Really? Do you think so? I pull people into the future all the time. Chatot, you fucking
Chatot,
idiot.
you have no eyes. Well, no
Shout
wonder
out.
Chatot couldn't see correctly. His eyes are on either side of his head.
You fucking non-peripheral vision having ass bitch. Yanked.
Thank you, Loudred, for that love.
I wish fucking Dustnor would use his big yowie hands to yank me in.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd like that.
That was really weird. If... Hey Chimecho, what's the best Shin Megami Tensei game? If... Yo, Chimecho, what was Fire Emblem Fates called in Japan? If...
You know, Chimecho, what's a 2-letter word that starts with I and ends with F?
If... Hey Chimecho, what's the first part of a hypothesis that's necessary to form a correct... Fuck. What Dustnor did makes
Yeah,
perfect
that's
sense.
fine.
What? What if Chatot went into your house and said it was his house and just decided that he was right and there was nothing you could do about it?
I would catch it in a coat and smack it with a hammer.
Oh my god! That was a
Sorry,
really
it's too fun of a phrase to say.
that was a really vivid image. Just Scott. It was super vivid. Like I have very much imagined like a nice suede coat and a big sledgehammer. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna catch Chatot in a coat and kill him. The fucking guildmaster takes off the pink part of his body and it turns out that's the coat and he straps Chatot in it.
No.
Me too.
Shot.
Trust is a must. Trusty musty.
Squawk.
Squick.
Earth.
Thanks, man. I appreciate y'all. Hey, I'm here too.
Wigglytuff.
Wigglytuff.
Hi! Did you forget about me lurking over here in the corner?
Hi,
Hi!
I'm here too.
Me.
When I tell you funny joke. Just hold on there, buckaroo. It's like, did somebody talk back to me? Except Chatot.
'Cause he's smelly.
Is that all? I'll get the sledgehammer.
Huh?
Chatot is convinced. Right? Right, Chatot?
Music note.
That's his head. Wigglytuff ends every conversation with someone by describing their skull shape.
Good.
Wigglytuff murders one of the guild
No
members and no one
color.
acknowledges it.
I mean,
Yeah, Wigglytuff just pulls out a Glock and takes off Sunflora's head, and
not
no one
Sunflower
talks about it.
anymore. Well, I mean, Sunflower could just grow back.
That's how they knew. Specifically chose the one that no one would miss because Sunflower would come back if you put it in sunlight. And she comes back and she's like, oh my gosh!
She writes about it in her journal.
Oh my gosh, today the guildmaster shot my fucking skull off.
But you can't read it because it just scribbles. Because she doesn't have a head.
Written in her blood. That's why I was so contrary. Someone used Intimidate on me and my attack stat went up. Get it? 5th gen joke? Ability that doesn't exist yet?
Funny.
Lol. Remember that time they starved Splumpy in the Gunship? Yeah, the Wigglytuff would straight up murder someone. Not even given the opportunity. They make the opportunity.
They are the opportunity.
They say Yumta.
It's true.
That's how Wigglytuff friend zones people. You're my good friend, guild management. Haha. He's like, haha, the friend zone doesn't exist, and then uses double slap to take out the fuckboy. This is our time. We'll combine all of our money and buy something cool for Splumpy. Hooray!
It's a consolation prize.
We don't believe you, but we're gonna buy you a PS4. Splumpy's like, a PS4? Holy shit!
Maybe then you'll calm down. Why don't you go buy a PS4 and then maybe then you'll calm down?
I was about to quote that. Good. It's going to get busy. Oh my god, I finally did it.
What did you do?
This entire conversation, I've been trying to feed a sock through the fan.
You've been trying to feed a sock?
Yeah, I've been trying to, like,
Crazy.
the little tiny hole, like, slivers or whatever in
Don't
the
have mouths.
fan. I've been trying to put a sock into it, and I finally got it with just one hand. Oh my. The sock is just sitting in the bottom of the fan like a kind of a fucking madman. I want to take a picture and put it on Discord real quick.
Just make sure to feed it.
Eat up. Alright, good pick. This one's going on Discord real quick. Y'all are gonna love this, viewers. Absolute madman. This is what it's gonna be subtitled as. I'll get the word out, by golly. Wigglytuff cried and then Chatot died. Wigglytuff has acid tears. Everyone else look for the hidden land, please. Maybe you'll find it. Psychopath. Twisted fucking psychopath. But you can see how small those little vents were. Working that socket with one hand was really hard.
Yeah, you were.
I'm really good at working unfortunate things into small holes.
I thought you were gonna say into sock.
The hidden land is on the bottom of that fan.
The hidden land is inside of a sock.
I've pasted the hidden. Never mind. I'm positive the hidden land is the hot spring.
If you drown in the hot spring, you'll find the hidden land.
You drown in the game, you drown in real life.
Oh man, I wish.
It would be fucking epic. Imagine in real life if you were swimming and you just heard the Sonic drowning theme start to play. It would be the fucking worst.
I mean, at least then you would know.
I would panic worse. I'd rather not know. Oh, they're dying. That's my ringtone now. That face, with such a calm way of saying it. You should have dinner. You should have dinner. The gunch's belly growled again, fucking idiot. What a laugh.
I'm gonna make fun of you for being hungry.
Haha, you've been starving in the future, idiot! Letting your belly...
Cats don't bark. The gunch's belly is just like, woof woof, what's for lunch?
Woof woof, bitch, feed me.
Crunch, crunch, chew, chew.
I
Crunch.
wish they would do that to my kneecaps.
Combine Splumpy and the gunch, you could get...
Splumpsh. Dude, just imagine, like, if... No, never mind. Actually, don't imagine. Doesn't need to be said.
Finish the sentence.
All right, imagine to all my breast having viewers out there, if you were feeding your child as God intended, and they were making the snuff snuff clumple chew noise as they were feeding.
Be a terrifying time. No,
They're just
whatever.
going like. Notice I lost a lot of viewers for that.
At least 2.
You really couldn't let me
Said
sleep in, Loudred.
Going to lose viewer.
Bro, you posted nipple vor, you're going to lose subscriber.
Well, that's one way of phrasing it.
Well, if the baby's making that noise, he's voring your nipple. Your nip nap.
It's yours.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Oh, we really did just kind of leave this Surska to die, huh?
You know, as you do.
Well, is there any good vor?
Well, I guess that just depends on if somebody actually. What?
Yo, any of my
Is it really
vor
changed?
fetishists in the audience, is there any good vor? No, yes, tuba vor.
But when you get eaten by a tube.
Or do you eat the tuba? And then you walk around and you go womp 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 womp.
It's the only thing that I'll accept.
Good. Wholesome vor? Do you read the shit you type before you send it? What is tuba vor? Why does everyone know this?
Don't know.
It's the tuba eating you. The gunch crunched and munched. The tuba. I thought that said Russian executor stronghold.
Did.
Oh my god.
You looked away for 1 second and then it changed because you saw the truth.
It says Russian until you look at it.
Exactly.
The gunch only opens her eyes when you do. Like, only blinks when you do.
Good.
Sorry, home of sexuals. Only straight men can handle this.
Am I ever
You're
glad?
alive and not dead.
As you do.
Amazing how things work.
What is your kink? It's the noise I make with that. I had to read that sentence. Humph. It's true that time hasn't gone back to normal.
The zone.
I'm in the zone.
You're not kidding?
Shit, really? That could happen? My
For
kink
real?
is healthy, loving relationships, you pervert. We talk about vor all the time. Don't get offended that I didn't talk about it once. That's literally all I do with my life is just talk about vor and then say I'm not into it, because I'm not.
Okay, sweetie.
Don't
Are you
patronize.
just storing everything, or like, what are you doing?
Well, I want to pull out all my gummies. Yeah! Magnets, binge. I had a lot
So
less
many
gummies
gummies.
than I thought.
Or Ranberry.
Winberry.
Berry.
Weeaboo Benjamin Franklin.
It's just like that one picture of anime George Washington.
Did you see the anime Mona Lisa?
They're both.
By Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh no. Dude, you just brought up brown gummy.
Brown gummy. I think I just accidentally... Ow.
What did you do?
I was scratching my leg with my longest toenail, and I do believe I just pulled a scab off. Yeah, that's a lot of blood.
Well,
Alright, towel. Good thing you're red. Because that is a fright.
bandage.
That's not that bad.
Get a bandage.
No, it takes too much time.
Get a
Ex
bandage.
Caesar. Do you work for Big Bandage? You trying to,
Immediately, then you'll die.
the munch, gunched, and funch? When Buster makes a monster, yeah, yeah. Whoa, it's Yanma!
Dude, it's a little dude.
Ha! What'll I do? Ah! We're gonna kill Ghastly for fun.
For fun and enjoyment.
Fun and profit. God, look at this funky little cowboy.
He's
Just
having a good time.
go for it.
Hey, long time no see, buddy.
I
All
can
it
talk.
has to say.
Hey, Patcher. Oh, they're Patcherith. Comic has had his blood. He's a grown
Cheers.
woman now. Don't say that. I was about to say, if you're getting free drinks on the reg, you can't really complain if the quality sucks once in a while. Ah, so many gums.
They're sure are.
We're just gonna eat a shitload of gummies. That's the stream. So the Vagooter is on the left. Don't say. Vagooter is not a good way to say it. Imagine, like, actually, like, using it, like, in conversation.
You mean like you just did right now?
And I mean, like, ah, babe, your Vagooter feels so amazing.
I think anyone and everyone would leave.
Let me tell you a little story about Werther's Originals. There's one story on Tumblr. It's like, we've heard about daddy doms, but what about granddaddy doms? It's like, if you're a good girl for grandpappy, you can have a Werther's Original. And I like that one a lot. But I also think cooter is like an unfortunate term for it.
I agree.
Like, no one has like used the term cooter like positively. Like, no one's been to the doctor and said, ah, my cooter is unfortunate right now. I'm never eating my toffees again. Right now, right here. The gunch is putting gummies into their cooter.
Oh no.
And it's making a noise that goes, whoop! The Blingus goes into the Vagooter, and then they wahoo until the child splorches out.
It's just The Sims.
Cooter looter. No, it's not, Dredic. It's not called that.
Maybe it is.
Was it?
It's not a question for me.
Well. Green gummy. Jim Bob Cooter? Are you fucking kidding me? What's the loot being looted from the cooter? The purity. It dirties up your blood.
The goo.
The gooter.
Exactly.
The Gunch's IQ went up.
Huh? What? IQ increased too.
What? Huh?
Fucking Jim Bob Cooter. Wobbuffet's blue Bob 5000 Cooter.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Boba Fett. Oh, we'll drink this. What fool will drink this drink? The drinks they drank. I put my money in the bank. Moderately sweet. Swatterately mead. Swat at my mead now.
Okay.
Viewers, right now, right here.
Shake it this way. Shake it that way.
Stir it all around, and it's done. And now you can have some of my yummy blue gummy puree. Blue gummy!
Is it a light, rich flavor that melts in your mouth?
It gives you +1 defense. I don't know, was it? No, I'm gonna stop. We're not gonna bring our life into that. Alright, so, viewers, let's discuss anything else that doesn't involve real people in their sex life.
Pink.
Yarts.
Bobby, I'm going to yards.
Sex of clam pearl it has eaten.
Yeah, food can adjust the flavor of your material. From what I've heard.
Your material.
Do you not like that?
Like your fabrics or
Yeah. Some people don't like barf. Oh, that was barf. I thought that was just a very fun term for producing.
I didn't know what that was either.
Now, baby batter's too cliche.
And also awful.
yeah, really not too great. Yeah, man sauce, that's good.
Get lost in this.
If someone can produce enough to get lost in it. Just look in the room and there's a huge pile of man sauce and you're like, what the fuck? And you're like, I'm lost! I formed a small dungeon in here. A cumgeon.
Oh no.
My first instinct was to apologize to the viewer for the atrocities that I've put upon them, but I should also apologize for you for the atrocities that you're stuck with. The viewers can turn off the stream anytime they want. You're stuck with me.
Technically I could too, but
You can.
And I appreciate you staying.
Vanilla protein cream.
Is that just a white gummy?
A white gummy drink. The delicious flavor overwhelms your senses. Stimulate your senses. It's like activating your almonds. Stimulate your sense. Just one. Taste. How it feels to chew 5 gum. It's just someone chewing gum. Stimulate your senses. Specifically taste.
Just one sense.
Your cess.
5 gummies.
Yeah, that would be yummy.
Yummy gummies.
Yummy gummy. They made Airhead gummies.
Really?
I haven't bought them yet, but I'm very curious.
Like, are they good? That's what
I haven't bought
wanted to
them
know.
yet, but
I know, but I just want to know, like, for anyone if they're good or
well, like they also have like
You
these
haven't had
soft like Airhead bites where it's like kind of like gummy candy, but then it's like filled with like a not whipped sugar,
a
but it's
sauce.
kind of saucy actually. Yeah. Those are very good though. It's Mom's favorite candy. It's a purple stone.
It's grimy.
It's Grimer's food.
It is just for him. Specifically.
It's like how
Dude,
that
it's a cacnea, it's so round.
that one item could only be used on Linoon. All Pokemon in this wide, wonderful world, Linoon as an item specific to it.
It's true. I don't even remember if it was... was it the Mix Elixir?
I think so. I'm like, was that like a Japanese pun? Like, did I miss something?
Yeah. Probably just a big goof.
Probably just a big old tee. Oh fuck.
It missed, so you're fine.
Yeah, but the collective unclenching I have to do.
What do you mean collective?
Just because of how
Clench
hard
other
I
people.
clenched, it is going to take effort to unclench. The clench density could have formed a neutron star. The clencity.
You just killed that cactus.
I burnt it. He was full of water and now he's full of dead.
Fire.
Oh. Oh my Jesus Christ, it's him.
Dude, you reached a floor.
God, I wish that were me.
Which one? The Carnivine?
The floor.
Or the nifty box?
I want Splumpy and the Gunch within me.
Unfortunate.
Like a vor.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Dude, you found it.
Guys, I'm gonna hit you with something incredibly unfortunate. You ready for this? Virginity.
I think everyone in the world still has theirs.
I would hope. No, cannibals give it up.
My little fingers
I
walk
don't
away.
consider them evil.
Yeah. If you eat a person, like you're not good. Let's just get that out there right now. Like, there's desperation, and then there's eating a fucking human being. Like, just eat grass like a normal person. Not even in danger, just a normal person eating grass. Yeah, who gives up the virginity? The eater or the ET?
Yes.
Cool. When you are vored, you are bored.
Probably.
If you're bored, then you're boring. The agony and the irony, they're killing me. Vor.
You just made Splumpy sleep.
I didn't make Splumpy sleep, they chose to inhale the gas. Splumpy's gas. No.
Powder that makes you sleep.
Slouter that makes you peep. Beep beep.
Oh, I felt like I was going to sneeze.
Oh, that was the fucking outlaw I had to kill?
Well, did you think it was one that belonged there? Do you think Butterfree just show up in those dungeons that are deserts?
I wasn't thinking that hard. Man, if you haven't evolved to eat raw grass, you a fucking bitch.
It's a ghost.
Not for long.
You just made that ghost sleep.
Put that ghost to sleep, and now I'm gonna slap
I
it.
mean, you can hit it. Oh, yeah, I guess you can.
Really? You just had to no-scope the Sandshrew, huh?
Sandra's just hanging out in the corner, and they're like, oh!
It's like, oh, thank God that outlaw is there to protect. Ah! You've completed an mission. Good job.
Dude, you did it.
Our stats are fucking ludicrous. I don't think I beat Darkness with those stats. Peace out, beep beep.
Gummies.
Well, it's because they didn't have the IQ cafe and
The IQ
Dark-
cafe.
that's what it
It's
is.
a gummy.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Dude, you did it.
We did it. We're the gold.
Well, dude, now...
Gold team rules.
You get an item.
I did it.
One whole item.
To show my thanks, eat this grass.
Tommy!
Eat these cummies. Oh fuck.
Yanma.
Thank you for helping me out. My life is in your hands. Phase Splumpy. What are we gonna name Yanma?
Good question.
That's what I was going for. Grandma.
Wouldn't it be Granma if it's Yanma?
Yeah, it's grandma.
Or would it be Yanma? if it's
Yanma. Yan dipping sticks. Look at Doug Trio go.
Doug Trio just likes to party.
It kind of reminds me of King Jellyfish.
I mean, he does have like 3 heads. So
Same.
he kinda has to.
Dude, if I had 3 heads, that would be
Wait,
so
no,
cool. What could I do with 3 whole heads?
Eat.
I could eat mac and cheese so fast.
You could eat 3 mac and cheese.
It's true. Oh my god, I could have mac and
Mac and cheese.
I can have mac and 3s.
Good.
In conclusion, so does anyone have any info?
Nope.
That's to be expected.
It's a place that no one's heard.
Why don't they just go on the Pokemon Wiki and find out?
They don't have internet.
Fucking backwater. Let's get it done!
Get her done. 8 Prilosec.
Me.
Hey, Grovunk.
Yeah, I'm not Grovile, Casey. I heard what you said.
I don't believe you. Dude, it's a... they cut off one of Spliffy's tails when she was...
Oh my god, that's Fizzidiuct even. Ooh, easy charm. For Driftblim? Sweet aroma for fucking Grimer.
Consume Prilosec.
Here, have Eevee's tail.
You should see if you have any doubles and then get rid of those.
I think this is all I have.
Yeah, 2 pages. 1 of 2.
I won't let me go any further.
Can you press like the side button?
I'm hitting right.
No. Oh, that was the...
Oh, okay. Alright, Eevee tail, I'm not gonna use
That's
Cherubi. Alright, I chose the... I think I had to actually tap. Click. Let's do this swap then. Croagunk put his exclusive items. What? Nice.
Okay. Here's Splumpy. Here's another tail.
Ouch. Also, I'm an absolute idiot because I thought that was for my Skitty.
It's not like Splumpy really has a good item anyway, really. Do they?
There we go. Slightly raises defense. Slightly, huh? You're unkillable.
But you have an actual job to do.
I know, but I kind of want to see if I can get any cool items. I want to see Steelix. Well, fuck you.
Escort. You don't do.
I'm not an escort. Ooh. Ooh, we can fuck your bite up. I'll take that later. But before we do any of that, we're gonna go do some gacha, because I got money and nifty boxes to open.
You have 1.
Well, I have a lot in the bank. I got the horses in the back. Money
Do
in
you
the
have any
bank.
eggs in the thing?
Oh shit, I think I might. When the game decides to load, we can check it. I'm glad to see you back. Your egg hatched and I had to eat it.
Why would you eat it if it hatched?
I'm hungry. People must keep me in check. Uh-oh.
Dude, it hatched.
What do you think it's gonna be? Hey!
It's happy.
It is a fucking bird.
It
Bird.
has 2 heads.
Oh my god. We're going to name it, fucking...
That's not what it is.
Perfect. Guys, I did it. I've remade gates inside of Explorer's engine.
Good.
I'm gonna look at that later and it's gonna be like, Smilus. I'm like, what? Who's that?
It's your son, Smilus.
Gaze upon your child. I wish my son had two heads. No, I don't. Cute, dainty, and hard. Much like my love.
That's you.
Nifty, shiny, and
You take those
sinister.
gummies. You take the gummies.
I'm gonna get them now, sweetie. It's Marge Simpson. Homie! What's good, homie?
Dropped it. It's been a while.
That's
So many bucks.
your nifty box, huh?
Pretty nifty.
Go hatch eggs for Bart!
Bring me eggs.
Eat me eggs! I'm the eggs! Eat me!
Yeah.
Dude, it's a joy ribbon. Pretty good.
Aw. Your dainty box. You fucking bitch. Why are we cutting off so many animal tails? Your hard box.
It's a box. Might have a.
Oh. A Venusaur fang. What, so was the guy from Seven just putting like, all these animal pieces inside of boxes? It's murder. Meat is murder. Thank you. Something normal for once.
Just hand you a Pokemon card. Exist in this universe.
Have this cool TCG. It's like in that episode of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends where they made trading cards of each other.
Good.
9 hair. Ew.
Like a hair off of Ninetales. Just
Yeah, have fun with that
you just
curse,
pull one off the
idiot.
brush. You just grip one, and then you just take the hairs from the brush. You don't have to get cursed.
Even if you brush a Ninetales, you get cursed. You have to already have a cursed groomer.
What's the curse?
You have 10 toes.
10 tails.
Alright, so we went through all that to get the exact same
But is the
shit for free.
rarity- Is the rarity on the other one higher?
Let's take a look-see. No! Slightly boost attack.
Attack.
Slightly boost Splatoon.
Slightly boost your.
Bull attack. 9 whole hairs.
Those sure are gummies that we can't afford.
I wish I wasn't poor.
You have bank money.
I think we took all the money out to buy something last time that we ended up getting for free.
I don't. If you're not gonna use the joy ribbon, you should.
I think I already have a joy ribbon in here.
Do you? You should organize your items.
No, never mind.
There you go. You should sell the gold ribbon, then you'll have lots.
Oh yeah, shit, duh. What would I do without you? Besides have less money.
You're fine.
I'd have a gold ribbon without money. Sell.
Please take this ribbon that we don't need.
2 can be sold for big money. The money itself is very large.
1,000.
Now we can afford the fucking money. I won.
And the
I
gummies.
won the money. The money is mine.
Dude, you had like just enough.
Ain't that lovely?
So nice how you don't have to pay for Spinda's Cafe.
Yeah, thank God. I wish I could go to Jamba Juice and not have to pay.
And it like sped up really fast when you were running, and it was like dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee.
Did it?
So happy.
Hello, team, little dudes. Kill Mothim. Kill Mothim.
Buzz, buzz.
Bzz, kill. Race traitor. Kill Mothim. Kill Jester. Splumpy, drink the black gummy.
It's just tar.
Ew. It's just a little, like, asphalt rock. The black gummy puree. It's tar. It's black tar heroin.
Everyone knows it's tar.
Well, that's me. It's the LeBray tar pit dinosaur.
Good.
On this episode of South Park, Butters gets trapped in the LeBray tar pits.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Ooh, the grass gummy au lait. I just put this gummy candy in a glass of milk. Spicy.
Tastes like grass.
I'm learning.
That's right. That's right, baby! Uh-oh.
Got a good feeling about this.
The flavors don't clash. Splumpy's IQ went up.
They blend.
I wish I could blend.
That was blend.
Will it blend? Don't drink this. There was like one YouTube poop I saw with it, will it blend, and it was like, that's dust, breathe this. Now that's pretty fast, but not as fast as Sonic. Added the brown gummy, it's chocolate.
Is it?
Yeah. The brown gummy broth.
This sounds like soup.
Oh,
Dude, it's a dude. It's a Burmy!
it's Sand
Look at
Burmy.
him go!
I noticed the
It's
way
just a
you
little dude.
tasted your drink. Getting
I
to
like
know
Burmy's
the...
mouth because I used to draw mouths like that at one point in time on characters for like a certain expression, and I don't know why. So
It's a very good
Burmy
expression.
just having that mouth is just good.
Imagine that you're at Jamba Juice one day, and you take a nice smell of your beverage before you drink it, and a small man just says, "May I please join you for everything that you do in your life?"
Well, if it was a Burmy, then that would be.
Oh, absolutely. I really want Sandcloak Burmy and Go, because I found a bunch of trash and grass, but there's no Sandcloaks. He's like a little tea bag.
It's just a little dude.
You can dunk Burmy in your water.
Is that why I like the gummies so much?
Because he is tea.
Cafe. It was like, ooh.
Have you ever seen How It's Made YouTube poops? Like the one that, what's his name? Shit, what is his name?
You know that one dude.
The one dude who also made the one Jontron YouTube poop. I really like that. You can now go to Landslide Cave.
Dude, that's where landslides happen.
Oh fuck, I don't want to die. Landslives. Lurmy.
Lurmy. Should have named it Wormy.
He ate Wormy!
Burmy is good, and if you say otherwise, then
I just don't know what to tell you, man. You're a fool.
you're a buffoon.
A buffoon. Alright, you guys ready? We're gonna save scum.
Dude, you're gonna get it. Maybe, eventually.
Alright, let's see if it was enough.
It's a late.
No. Yeah, fuck off with that bullshit.
Good job.
Blue.
There's so many anoraks everywhere.
That's the event right
Why
now.
are they so strong? Why are they so strong? They're just baby.
Bappy. Eh.
The prize was the experience.
God, if you could get a shiny Anorith, that would be fucking ludicrous. Because I don't think anyone in our group has gotten a shiny in general from this event. Blue!
Such a fun song when it's fast.
What could it be? Fling! Well, it's money.
You can fling it into
I can fling it into,
Leon shop and
that's what I'm saying. Fling in this Kecleon bullshito. Hurls the target at another enemy. Hurls the TM into Kecleon's arms.
to Kecleon's mouth.
Eat this TM, you fucking slut. Oh yeah.
Sound I make when I eat a TM.
That's the sound you make when I insert discs into your mouth.
Well, I thought you were gonna say when you eat a TM.
TFW, you eat a TM. Alright, I don't need all these reflects. Never gonna use
Yes, you do.
safeguard.
You need every single one of them.
That's incorrect.
All of them. You need to have a Pokemon that only knows that move 4 times.
Don't need 4 aerial aces.
Sure you do.
I want to keep all the
Need
dives
2
and brick
digs.
breaks though. Never gonna use this.
You have 2 flashes?
I think I just had 1. Flash, more like flesh. Flash your flesh. Ah, we are so rich. Let's spend this money. Alright, I want that one.
I want that one.
I want to be
You
fast.
can't afford it.
I'm poor.
You can't afford it.
Icelandic dogs be like Bjark. It's like the Friends theme. No one told you Mystery Dungeon was gonna be that way.
Just kidding, I did.
Casey told me Mystery Dungeon was gonna be this way.
Dude, you should see what Pokemon you haven't recruited from this dungeon yet. And
Yeah, true. Recruitment Search.
Wow, that's a lot.
I was about to say that is most of them.
So, not Psyduck and not Lotad, and that's it.
Cool, we are gonna sit by the stairs and just keep trying to recruit them. The music's slowing down during loading is a big mood. It does that on the DS hardware too. No, it doesn't, I'm lying to you. I have no qualms about fibbing to you, viewer.
Just one viewer. All the other viewers, you don't care.
There he is. Oh, I'm dying.
I can't really remember in the Explorer games, do they still have the thing where it's like, if you stay in a dungeon too long, it's like, oh, it's... Oh, you're
Yeah,
out of the
I'm
dungeon.
positive that's still there.
It's so dumb.
Like I
Like,
get
I
it.
don't care how long I'm in a dungeon.
Yeah, let me live my life, buddy. Don't tell me how to live my life. That merchandise is $800.
You wanna buy it? Loser.
Ah, great. Now I'm all full of your hot stuff. Sorry.
Well, thanks, Kecleon, for putting that tile there, so I have to step on it.
He's like, hey, you want to buy something? I'm literally poisoned. You,
I just bought something.
want a
just, like,
gummy?
2 seconds ago.
Yeah, but what if you bought more? No wage, only spend.
Dude, it's 2 of them.
2 of them. Why does no one want to be my friend?
Why would... What?
Big mood.
Hey, look. It
The
wants to be
save
friend.
data is stored in the balls.
You should just name it friend. When... It's adorable.
There he is.
When...
Friend.
Name it Skitty.
Or get a Vulpix and name it Skitty, and get a Skitty and name it Vulpix.
Good. Oh, fuck. Splumpy just got
Oh,
sniped.
damn it.
Splumpy just got JFK'd. Like, that is literally what happened. We were in a grassy-ass knoll. John Wilkes Booth used bubble on JFK from across the room.
It did 3 whole damage.
But JFK's also a little pansy
Super
bitch.
effective. Why was that Psyduck just hanging out there on that dead end?
Same, TBH. Pee everywhere. Peace out, champion of apples. You truly were the champion of apples.
Maybe if you have an apple, your headache will go away.
An apple a day keeps the yiff away.
It's not true.
Hey! I'm gonna call this one Yiff-tacular.
Poor thing.
Will it fit?
Probably put you've tack.
Yeet.
It's just a 9-year-old kid. Wants to be your friend, you're like, this is your name now.
Oh, could it not be?
No.
I should probably check how much money I have. Oh, just enough, thank God.
You know, either that or Kekleon will destroy
Murder
you, but,
me.
you know.
In real life, even. You're doing your best, Yiff-tacular.
Could always just turn that move off.
I could, but I also like the idea that Poliwag is so scared of a Wooper that it just keeps urinating.
That's what happens when things are scared.
Good boys can't use water sport until I say they can.
Oh no! Fool.
Bastard. God. Ah! They're both little pissy sluts.
Don't say that, children.
That was a bad way to put it, wasn't it?
I don't think there would have been a good way to put it.
Yeah, really. Truly, piss is a fetish for adults.
Whooper!
Goodbye.
Whooper, whooper, whooper.
It deserves better than that. Do you think there's water sports art of Poliwag? Alright, don't. That's my
Well,
fault.
I'm sure someday someone will find out. Hip display.
Ah, God damn it! I was gonna do hip dysplasia.
Whooper.
There we go. Whooper Goldberg. Send Whooper back to the guild. Waterboard my Poliwag until it rips. Christ. Oh, Whiscash can pop up now?
Really?
Diggity damn, son.
Damn, son, where did you find this?
Oh, fuck, you've- NO!
Ah! Send them home. No.
Alright, sorry, I didn't mean to yell.
Used a whole entire reviver seed.
On Yiftacular.
True.
Yo, friend, maybe tell your pals not to kill Yiftacular.
Just because it's a search kit doesn't mean it knows every search kit. Jeez.
That was rather racist of me, wasn't it? Huh, I should do better than that.
Search skist.
Sir Skist Tuna.
Dude,
Getting-
getting dizzy.
I wish Tangela would put down its roots in my mouth. Hey!
It wants to be your friend, so it can do exactly that. You should name it Root Canal.
I was gonna name it Mouthfeel, but that's really good.
Well, I was thinking, like, root mouth, and then I was like, root canal, because it's in a mouth, and then, I don't know.
You know, it's a good
There's
one.
no good
No,
explanation.
no, that's way better than Mouthfeel. Let's get that clear. That is an infinitely better name than Mouthfeel.
Dude, there's an apple.
Oh,
You can
fuck.
eat it.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be
Why
scared
would
of
you
it.
do that to root canal?
Root Canal went back. I'm gonna kill Root Canal's friend.
Root canal went back to the future.
A bibbitch.
Don't be mean.
That wasn't supposed to sound like bitch. A bitch. Oh no, your belly's
Dude,
empty.
eat that apple.
Oh no, your silly little belly is empty.
Upsetting.
Sorry.
Dude, it's a Lotad that you already have.
I'm gonna spoon feed you mac and cheese while saying shit like that.
I would eat the spoon and then make you cry. Because, dude, I don't have a spoon anymore.
Make me cry when you punch me in the throat. Why is Tangela cross-eyed? His eyes don't work.
His eyes are actually made of vines. Their face, they're false eyes.
His eyes did it for the vine.
His eyes are the vine.
They couldn't find a way to
Vine
monetize his
ended,
eyes.
So he has no more eyes.
Monetize.
Where are you going?
I'm looking for Pokemon to recruit.
Oh, because I was like, we already found the stair.
Yeah, I want to see if I can recruit a Barboach. I want to name it Slippery Samuel.
I don't know if you'd be able to fit the entirety of that in, but you could probably fit.
I want to call it
some
Greasy
stuff.
Griselda.
I don't think that would fit either.
Yeah, absolutely not. Getting hungry.
Sacrifice.
Endless recursive. Oh,
Dude, there's one.
there's Bibbitch. Get the fuck out of here, Lotad. This is between me and Barboach. Damn.
Dude, it didn't join.
Hey, shit.
That's a
Water sports ended.
slapped you with mud.
You put mud within me. If you could eat mud and not be pained from it, would you?
I can go outside and do it right now.
But it would like hurt you. But like, like if you like you
You
knew
don't
there
know
would be no adverse health effects from eating the mud, would you choose to eat it?
It
I'm
already
sorry, that-
doesn't have any adverse health effects.
You're gonna get dirt in your belly and it's gonna be all like gloopy.
It's not a bug, that's a feature. Your belly's empty.
On Tour I saw Hyper Fetish artist Scorbiny because of the new feature that makes Pokemon big in it.
That's so
Yeah.
sad.
Sounds about right.
Oh,
Well, I just want to talk to. I can't talk to my friend.
Sir Skin, why can't you come in the water?
You're a pond skater. You can skim on top. Mud sport is a poo fetish.
Oh no.
Dude, James said earlier that he would like. He was talking about like chocolate bars or something. I'm like, James, you said you want to eat dragon shit, and he's like, honestly, I'm like, oh come on. I'm willing to accept you being a scaly, but not that. I want to wash away my stress.
That's what
Torkels
crosses the line.
fucking love mud. Never mind. Ah, I see. You refer to it as love mud. I've heard of it.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was watching Comic Fire stream. I swear with like that kind of stuff, people just make fetish templates and then fill it in with the new things that are announced.
Fill it in.
Like sex. That was funny. Yes, that was funny.
You have to be at least 2 feet tall.
Oh my god, that's me! Dude, if you like, you could like put your fingers in Torkel's nostrils like a bowling pin and like throw them.
You probably could.
Dude, I was trying to pet Kimba the other day and she came at me too fast and one of my fingers went like an inch into her nostril and it was the worst.
Oh no.
Like, she didn't seem to mind,
Hey,
but
what
I had to
happened?
feel dog nostril and it was like not okay.
I always feel so bad because I feel like I've like jabbed their nose and hand is like, oh no.
Leaf is the worst with that. She like attacks
Especially
you
when
so
they, like,
hard with her eye that like I swear I'm
like,
gonna break her eye.
They like jump at you and then it's like, oh, you poked you in the eye instead of trying to actually pet you like I was trying
Exactly.
to do. Cool.
Like, you clearly don't seem to mind, but like, my god, I'm sorry. I'm saying, like, Kimba...
Torkoal, you really aren't helpful, huh?
Oh, forgive me, I've forgotten again. The Alzheimer's is setting in.
Torkoal, you're old.
Torkoal, more like Porkle.
You made of pork.
He's a piggy. There's one scene I remember from the third generation Pokemon anime,
Mm.
and it's Ash. It was like, I think like something like fell in the water. Like he had to send some kind of Pokemon into the water,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Okay, go Torkoal." And it's like, Torkoal! And like he lands in the water and he starts like moving his legs and then he just sinks to the very bottom and you slowly see him fade away.
No.
And everyone's like, oh fuck, we have to go get him. But he's like, he just goes on like he's on a mission and he sinks to the bottom of the body of water. Do you think Nostrovore exists?
Probably.
I mean, like doing cocaine is just Nostrovore for sugar.
I don't think it's sugar.
That's not entirely true. But I'm now intensely aware of my nose now, thanks. Nostrovore exists,
So
I've
sorry
seen.
that you've had to see it.
I'm a working man now. We have to talk about like real like adult people fetishes like macro micro.
Torxes.
Tax fetish. Ah, baby, file me as a dependent. Someone was in trouble and Torkoal willingly jumped in trying to save it. Cool. Knew it was that. Didn't quite remember the context.
Well, at least it was Torkoal's choice.
If Kneecapivore exists. Nostrovore was in Planet Sheen. Oh my god. How did I forget that episode?
Was.
Oh my
I
god,
think I
yeah,
just
like
blocked that entire all
honestly,
of the
right?
episodes from that series out of my entire memory.
it was like the second or third episode and they're like, "Oh yes, this being, this god we worship, like we have to like sacrifice something to him. So we're going to sacrifice Sheen." And it's like a My Little Pony except he's got like a really deep voice. And like it grabs Sheen with its nostril hair and pulls him in.
That's...
And then he trims all the nostril hair or something on accident. And then he sneezes all the snot over everyone. And he's like, "I'm gonna be a good boy now and help people." And that's how the episode
That's
ends.
terrifying.
It's the fucking worst. Nothing about Planet Sheen was good. I don't know if we have any Planet Sheen stands in the audience, but if so, like, reevaluate what you consider entertainment.
Watch something else.
Watch literally anything else and watch how your opinions change. Remember when Carl got butt pregnant in Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah, that was also weird.
Oh my god, there was Macro Micro in Jimmy Neutron too. There was one episode where Jimmy's mom gets shrunk down really small and
Oh,
Carl was
yeah.
having way too much fun with that.
That was a little strange.
All cartoons are just people getting their fetishes out.
It's true.
Because, like, every episode has the episode. Every cartoon has the episode where someone
Every
gets.
episode has the episode.
Don't make fun of me. Fucking every Western cartoon has an episode where someone gets shrunk down and put in someone else's body. So you know, like, that's where, like, macro micro fetishes are coming out.
Well, I thought that was just vor.
It could. Well, it depends on how they get in.
I mean, either way.
Either way, children's cartoons are where, like, all, like, fetishes come from, I swear.
It's true.
Because it's like, you see this weird thing. Like, you remember the Goofy movie that they put way too much emphasis on Goofy's toes in that hot tub scene?
Yeah.
You know for a fact that someone awoke into a foot fetish in that scene. I don't know why I'm getting so, like, intense about this. Jumpin' Jiminy. Blame Miss Frizzle for the macro micro thing. But there, I saw one Reddit post earlier where it was like, Phoebe was like, "We never got turned into fish eggs at my old school." It's like, yeah, no shit, bitch, this is new for us too. An episode is milking. And then plus, yeah, Totally Spies was literally just fetish fuel.
Yeah.
There was nothing about Totally Spies that wasn't, like, meant to entice.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say there was nothing about Totally Spies. Just leave it like that and just feel like there's nothing about it. Just in the episodes, and I was gonna agree because it's true.
Like, I liked Totally Spies, but I didn't realize until later that that probably awakened something in me. No, Cell is part of why I was scared of Vor. Like, when I got to watch a man get drained by him, I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want to be rendered into paste so Cell can be.
No one does.
I don't like it. Yeah, the fish did ejaculate on the students in that episode.
Did it really?
I think it covered them in, like, love mucus.
I hope they didn't call it that.
Miss Frizzle's like, "Okay, children, are you ready to be bathed in little swimmers?"
They'd be like, "Mean fish," and she'd be like, "Nope."
Baby fish. Very baby fish.
No one wants that, even. No one wants that.
I'm trying to think of, like, what. I don't really have any fetishes, so it's hard to say.
I don't believe you.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say on air. Cause, never mind. I'll type that one to you after the stream.
Just type it in chat, it'll be fine.
I'm not typing it in chat. I'm not into Vor. Alright, let me tell you something about why I talk about Vor so much. A, I think it's funny and it's shock humor and it's really lazy and I need to do better with it. But when I was young, up until I was 18, I was I had a legitimate phobia of being eaten. Like, I used to have nightmares about it where I'd be, like, swallowed whole and, like, terrified me. And I saw the first episode of Attack on Titan and went into a flipping panic attack and couldn't watch the other ones for, like, half a year. And
Yeah,
laughing
I
at...
didn't watch the other ones for a few months either, because I was like, need to erase that. And
I'm just like, alright, well... And now I laugh about it because it makes it easier to handle.
like,
I'm not scared of being vored anymore. Because now it's just fucking hilarious. Like, if a lion ate me whole, I would be laughing all the way down now.
I don't think you would.
Well, no, I'd be terrified. But if I was, like, comically vored, like, ironically vored, I would laugh the whole way. If I was auto-vored. Type out. There, I typed out the thing.
I like how in the notification it has little eyes as the like thing, the colon, and then eyes, and then the thing again, and then it's like when you actually see it, it's just the eyes. But for some reason, it's like the notification's like, here, let me spell it out for you.
That's part of the fetish. Oh, baby,
just
make
the eyes.
emojis at me. Read the basis of emojis at me while you chuck my Bengus. Alright,
Or
so
bongos.
Wario. Dude,
Just save
Oreo.
every single one you can.
Well, I always save it in 3 slots just in case. Because it saved my ass in Path of Radiance, let me tell you. Jesus Christ.
Well.
But alrighty, I think on this topic of fetish discussion, like we always fucking do, is the redhead thing's a fetish or a preference? Preference. God, it has been 3 hours, hasn't it?
Time flies when you're
Bored.
doing whatever this is.
But alrighty, we're gonna call it a stream for now. So, thank you so very much for watching. Remember to vor your waitress. And,
Your friends.
vor your friends, vor your family. Vor everyone you can, really. And remember to stay beautiful. Like, on the inside. Don't bimbofy yourself if you can avoid it. Or do.
On the inside, so that when you war people, they can see just how beautiful you really are.
Bimbo your insides. Like you saw them and like, whoa, did you get that work done?
Man, I really love this new renovation.
Fare thee well, fuckers. Love you all. Yeet! What is this image?
What is it?
Oh, it's the Splumpy and the Gunch that you drew.
Wait, what
Man.
was it?
That one where they're in the foggy forest and they're seeing that
Well, no,
grout
I
on.
mean, why were you confused about what it was?
Oh, because they're just like it had the image source. It said like window catcher and
Oh.
image source. I'm like, which one is this? And I turned it on and there it is.
I'm like, oh.
Seizure procedure. Oh fuck, I'm still streaming.